I'm cool.
They
I'm a
can
cool
hear us.
guy.
You can talk into yours?
Yes, I am.
If I come down a little bit quieter, we get about...
How's that?
Talking to yours?
I want to buckle
And I'm
my
gonna
bloody shoe.
I'm going to talk into mine. We're groovy.
Yeah.
Guys, we are just going to go straight into it. Wowzers. I mean, absolute wowzers. The messages from my family and from Facebook Marketplace are coming through thick and fast. Welcome to the show. My name is Ian Lee.
I'm Catherine Boyle.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is.
We've got so much to say. I haven't set the alarm, so we're going to... right, okay.
Go on.
First of all, we would like to thank our new Patreons, of which we have Finn. Well, Finn Adams, I think, has been a Patreon before, but he's come in bang on the £13 tier.
Love it.
What that means, Finn, and you've asked me, when is the £13 Zoom meeting? I'm thinking next Saturday at some point.
Yeah.
So Saturday the 26th, Finn. So thank you, Finn. We've also got Dull Udden Cow, and we've got the Wolf, and that's it.
Well, that's enough.
The best ones, the best.
They're the ones we were hoping for.
They're the best ones.
Yeah.
I feel nauseous.
Yeah.
Wearing my paws t-shirt. Look, it's
Show them the full beauty of it. Look at that.
It's a cat. I love this. I'm feeling nauseous. So we'll see how it's going on.
Oh.
An update. I haven't evacuated my bowels for 3 days.
And now you're up to date. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, well, I was staying at yours for a couple of days, so I couldn't do it there.
You're so weird.
But also, I am now displaying ultimate mastery over my body.
Right, no, I don't think it works. Right, that incel idea of keeping hold of your testy doesn't work with shit.
Ultimate mastery. The keeping hold of your semen and all of that, that's easy. You just don't knock one out. Finn, we just mentioned you. I don't know if you're here. It's going to be on Saturday, the £13, if you are indeed the 13-pounder. The fecal matter is the real challenge. And so far, 3 days.
My youngest said that she's never been to the toilet that way on a school trip ever, like a stay-over school trip.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that she's the most proud of in her life. She said she purposefully ate loads of bananas when she went to Normandy to clog it up.
I have made a promise to your daughter, who is now 13, that when she's 21, I'm taking her on holiday to North Korea.
Okay. She's definitely going to get arrested for stealing poster.
Paul Bodell's here.
Yep.
And it's great to have him here. Paul Bodell says, and I will censor the language. No, I won't. I once drove 11 miles home to have a shit, as I wouldn't have a shit in a shopping centre toilet. I can shit in a shopping centre toilet like there's no tomorrow.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Oh, no, I couldn't release.
Because I couldn't.
I need to be comfortable and secure.
I can't have anyone in the cubicle next to me.
Yep.
Right? And I can't allow myself to break wind. If I'm going to break wind, I have to pull my cheeks apart. So we're going there.
Oh, my God.
So that it doesn't make a noise.
There are some things I don't need to know. And also the words pulling my cheeks apart, I don't want to hear together ever again.
I would have to put water in the bowl to soften the
No,
drop.
you don't do water. You put paper in the bowl.
I mean. So
Yes,
paper in the bowl.
That's the trick.
To soften the drop. What a show. And Finn, who's just subscribed, immediately asked for a refund. No refunds. No refunds.
When we were potty training my eldest, we had to make sure that she knew that when she was on the potty, she could release, right? And so we used to, honestly, for a laugh, we used to say you have to go, ooh, ooh, right? So she used to sit on the toilet doing that at home. And we went to America to see my sister who was living out there.
Is this the trick where you surprised her by hiding on the balcony?
No, this is a different trip.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first trip. The second trip that my eldest was a little bit older. Was it?
Catherine's thinking. That's what the silence is.
It might have been. Anyway, we went to a restaurant, and she needed to go to the toilet. And as you know, they've got very high, like almost knee-level barriers between the toilet stalls.
There's
in
a
America.
big old
Why?
hole. You could crawl under there.
I think that's the point, isn't it? So you don't get stuck in there.
Oh.
Anyway, so she's
Don't
in
think
there
that's
with me,
horrible, people crawling under toilet barriers.
and she sat on the toilet, and she said, she was quite posh, my eldest, once upon a time. She said, "Don't worry, Mummy, I'm going to drop it quietly." Because we were out. I told her that when you're out, you've got to be respectful and drop it quietly. "Don't worry, Mummy, I'm going to drop it quietly." And from next door cubicle, I heard someone having a good old chuckle.
You ever spoken to someone in another cubicle?
Yeah, because women often pass paper to each other. True. Have you got any paper over there? Yeah, hang on a second. All right, I'm putting it under now.
So
That happens.
I'm having terrible trouble with Lucy Apples integrating with my other 3 cats. Patty and Lucky primarily. Big Boy don't give a care. So we've hit the reset button. No more Fosters for a while. Hit the reset button. Lucy Apples now lives in the living room, right? And I watched the Jackson Galaxy, the Cat Daddy.
Which I suggested quite a while ago and you poo-pooed.
No, I didn't. I said, well, I'll get round to it. In about 20 years, when he's old, he's going to look fucking awful.
Jackson?
Yeah, because he's bald, big sideburns, big beard. He's going to keep that look, and he's going to have the big saggy ears from the earrings. He's going to keep that look, and he'll get really thin, and he'll look diseased.
Oh my God. But that's not what he's marketing. He's marketing his prowess as a cat
No, it's not. It's
whisperer.
image. It's image.
Oh, it's not.
It's image. Anyway. So we are now, in terms of Lucy Apples with the others, no eye contact. It's a no eye contact house, right? So what we're going to do, she's going to stay in there at meal times. Her bowl is going to be put on one side of the door. The others are going to be put on one side of the door. And they,
So they're aware of each other's presence, but they can't see each other.
They smell. Then at some point, you have to open the door and have a barrier.
Yeah.
So I was just on Facebook looking for a baby gate, stair gate.
I don't think that's going to be effective.
It's just for meal times. It will be effective because I will be monitoring it.
Okay.
It will be effective. Trust me.
Because Jackson uses a screen.
Oh, he said, why don't you take the door off and put a screen door in? He goes, I've done it. It's easy. I go, you can fuck off. Don't tell him I said that. And so I'm on Facebook Marketplace, right? A stair gate, new 25, 29 quid. On Facebook Marketplace, 20, 25 quid. So just before we came on the show, I messaged a guy. He's got one free in Aylesbury. Is it still available? Do you have measurements? Yes, it's just a standard stairgate size. There are different sizes.
Well, there aren't really.
No, there are.
No, because you unscrew the things and screw them in.
You can get different sizes. Trust me, I've been looking at stairgates all day. Could I collect it tomorrow morning? Sure. But I have the 3 words up, which is the location thing. So someone could turn up and just take it. Ah, okay. Best check with me tomorrow to check it's still there.
Yeah.
That's not how the system works.
Is he going to leave it outside then?
Oh, shit. Can you do the show on your own for an hour? It's first dibs.
You would think.
He's left it outside, hasn't he?
He might have.
Is that where we're at today as a society? Just leaving it out. By all means, leave it out with a little post-it saying, take me.
Free to a good home.
As you know, I struggle to walk past anything that's outside with, take me. But that is not how Facebook Marketplace works. It's first dibs. Sometimes it's first dibs, but if the person can't collect for 3 days and someone says, I can come and get it now, you're in.
I do not have a Facebook Marketplace story, but I have some Vinted conundrums recently. So the first one was, I put some boots on Vinted and they were... I know people are weird about second-hand boots and stuff.
They're men's shoes.
Some people are very weird about them. But they were a pair of quite nice Dune, if you're familiar with the brand, chocolate brown knee boots. They're too high. Since lockdown, I can't be arsed with heels, frankly. And the times I've worn them, I've thought, these are making my feet ache. The end. Which is why I've not been wearing them very much. I've barely worn them anyway. So I put them on there. They were on there for 40 quid, and I'm thinking they'll offer me 35, and I'm cool with that. Sure enough, Offered 35. Accepted. Then a flurry of questions. Can you measure the circumference of the calf for me? Can you do this? And then she disappeared.
What is the shoe size? It's a size 8. Thanks.
Well,
that's all you need.
Knee boots are tricky because if you've got, if you've got
calves, big, large calves.
I've got quite shapely calves, and
Your
I have
calves are absolutely perfect.
I've got basically most of my body. 3/4 of my body is chest to arse, and then the rest of it, the last quarter, is legs. So I'm very low to the ground, really, and so my calves are sturdy, very muscular and sturdy. Built for walking. But
why don't you do any then?
Can't be asked.
The legs are built for walking. The rest of her don't.
I'm built for trotting across, windy landscapes and stuff. I'm built for the cold and built for the wind and the wuthering. I don't like doing it, but that's what I'm for. That's what evolution's
Hang on,
suggesting.
is Wuthering Heights not a place then? Is wuthering
yes, it is.
a verb?
I think wuthering. I'm not sure it is. Maybe we've adopted it because of Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights is a place. It's the farmhouse.
Well, it's definitely a book.
Yes, it's the farmhouse.
And a song. Okay, it's a book.
Graham Campbell, same physical percentages. I think it might be a Gaelic thing.
It's
a Gallic thing.
It's a
play.
Farmhouse.
Yeah, it's a Cliff Richard vehicle. It would appear. My mum went to see it.
She said he for that, didn't he?
Yeah, she said he was shit, didn't he?
Yeah.
She said there was a lot of. She went, "Oh my God, he doesn't half love himself. Even when he's not on, he's on. He's standing in the corner of the stage having a think like this." So anyway, yeah. Then I get someone else make me an offer, and I accept. What a silence. Then I get someone else make me an offer, and I said, "All right, I've accepted one person. I'm waiting for them to come back. Can I hang on?" And she went, "Well, I'll pay you the full price if you want." And at this point, there'd been a couple of hours, and I went, "Oh, sod it, you might as well have it." Thankfully, the other woman was fine about it when she came back. But I feel like on Vinted, until they've paid you, the deal ain't done, is it?
No, it's open. It's opening. And Vinted is not for people like you and I because we're too kind.
Yeah.
Here's what you need to do. Someone comes in and says, I'll pay you the full price. And accept that, block the first person. Block them.
Block them?
Yep.
No, but I've got full 5-star reviews.
Block them. They can't review you if you've blocked them.
Oh, no, I feel like that's mean.
Oh, I've blocked people.
Yeah, you bloody love it, though. You've got a mean streak.
People. You block them.
No.
Then the problem is solved.
We're fine. We're cool.
I've not got my little bracelet on. I bought a little.
It's upstairs on the Kazi.
What are you doing in my labby?
I went for a wee.
Oh.
I've not got the hang-ups that you have. I need to go.
Did you know I used to wee in car parks?
Yeah, till quite recently. You were still doing that when we were at 3 Counties, weren't you?
Right.
You were still doing that when we were at 3 Counties, pretending that you were looking in your bonnet and actually you was doing a wee. Disgusting, actually, when you think about it.
He said, "Weak bladder, mastery over my body." I got this bracelet, and it says IL for KB. It's not you. Yeah, and
Phew, that would be awkward.
it was on Facebook. It was on a local Facebook page. I shouldn't have run so fast. I feel nauseous.
Yeah.
And it was
May you shake your poo out.
It was a mum saying, "My little girl is trying to earn money so she can enter a dance competition.
Oh.
She's selling these." I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll have one of these. £25. £2.50. £2.50. And I've helped a 7 or 8 year old girl live out her dreams of going to a dance competition with this. And I got pink.
All right, while we're talking about purchase boasting.
Go for it.
I think this might be the best thing I bought for a while, right? Look, I'll show you what it is. See, it's got like... Can you hear that? It's a fidget toy because I have quite a lot of fidgety students in my class. Some diagnosed ADHD, some of them just really fidgety, and we treat it the same. It's a miracle that sometimes they end up concentrating so much better. So I bought a load of these. I had those little like blocky ones with the buttons on and things, but they don't half click. And then I was on TikTok yesterday and I saw they had a load of these. I didn't buy them from TikTok shop, but they had a load of these, and they're sort of, plectrum shape, various sizes, various finishes. Some of them are smooth, some of them got ridges in. But if you're a fiddler, 10 out of 10 would recommend. And I'm using this man as a guinea pig, and he loves it.
I didn't say I loved it. It's not really my thing, if I'm completely honest.
Well,
I have a coin. I'll
have it back then.
Anyway, speaking of fiddlers,
yes.
The Who have
sacked Zach Starkey.
Zach Starkey is a headline I haven't seen anywhere, and
I
it's
can't
obvious.
sing to this is one of the quotes.
Yeah. He's a miserable old git, isn't he, Roger Daltrey? Brexit loving Roger Daltrey, surprised that it's more expensive for him and his band to tour Europe after he voted for Brexit. Brexit.
Yeah.
Roger Daltrey, miserable git. Speaking of bands, you came and saw my passion project last Saturday.
Yes.
The Manchester Academy 2, the man from Del Monte played to a sold out. It's not sold out in London. It's not sold great. Sold out 950 capacity venue.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? I know
Really,
you enjoyed it.
I really loved it. There was a strange vibe in patches.
There was
but
a
the
dark
vibe was generally nice.
Let me find a photo. Where did I put this photo? Because there were some photographers, and they sent me some of their photos. And there's a photo of. Can I copy that?
Dave Dogface says, I was at the gig. Zach was fine. Daltrey was a deaf old sod. Ah, so maybe Grandad's blaming everyone else for his problems, is he?
I think so.
Dearie me. Oh, yeah, you did mention that, didn't you, Dave, the other week? Because we asked about whether Daltrey's teeth, you could hear Daltrey's teeth when he sang.
Let me show you. Anyway, the band was great. I got to introduce them on stage, and I absolutely shit myself, and I stumbled over my words, and it was a very disappointing intro.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, I stumbled terribly. I'll tell you what I felt. I felt fat and I felt unfunny when I was stood up there. And I thought, I don't like the person I think I have to pretend to be when I'm on stage. I don't like that guy.
Do you know what it is?
Go on.
You don't have to max shout as much as you used to, and so
Yeah.
it feels weird now.
And then I came off stage and Catherine was stood at the front because this gig wouldn't have happened if it hadn't been for me, right? I paid the deposit, which was a lot of money.
And also, you asked a cheeky question that got them back together in the first place.
And I'm the one that had a bedroom full of money. Anyway, so Catherine was stood there, and I came and joined her after the introduction, and two women went, oh, no, because I stood in front of them. Oh, no. And one of them went, whether she thought I could hear or not, she went, just because you're famous doesn't mean you can fucking stand anywhere you want. And I turned around and went, oh, okay, right. Thinking,
I thought you handled it really well. I didn't realise you were upset by it.
It really upset me.
If you'd been upset by it, I would like to say I'd have said something, but I probably wouldn't.
It really upset me in a way that I've not been upset by someone else's comment for a long, long time. And it was, I've always had a thing about being, from like the very first gigs, about being tall in a gig and blocking other people's view. I felt weird because I felt fat and unfunny on the stage.
Yeah.
I was really upset that, listen, most of the people there don't know me and didn't know that I had played a part in this gig even happening, right? And so I can't remember what the point was of that. The famous thing got me.
Yeah, you found it embarrassing.
I found that embarrassing. And it did create a little bit of darkness for me. However, the gig was fucking amazing.
It was lovely.
They sounded great. And I've got to find a picture where you will see. I don't really know how Dropbox works. Hold the line, please, caller. Some of these pictures are amazing. This is from
oh, they're so good.
This is from a woman called
Gracie.
I'm going to get her full name. It's Gracie Jones. Gracie Hall. Gracie Hall, excuse me. You can't see these. Let me show you some of these. Bottom left. So
I hate it when people are horrible to you. What would I have done? I would have shot her a look, and I would have checked in with you. I don't think there's any point trying to challenge people like that.
No.
Is there?
No, there's no need. No need. I'll stand where I want. But I did feel bad. I'm trying to find a very specific picture.
Having spent a lot of my life trying not to get in people's way, I've realised now you just got to take up your space, and you're just as entitled to do that as anyone else.
All right, let me just ignore this. I know, but I don't know how to I don't know how this would download it. I don't know how this works. But there's us.
Oh, yeah, look. These women in the foreground were giving it
They were
all
having the
night.
time of their lives.
They
And
were
then
loving
Zoe, I can't remember the names of the other two. They had their own little mosh pit.
They did.
But there is a better...
And that woman had come from Prague.
Yep, there was someone from Prague. There is a better picture. I mean, look at that, man. The last gig was...
Oh, look at that picture.
The last gig was great, 500 people. But this, I went up and I came back down. I said, oh my God, it looks proper up there.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Let me download. I don't know how you do. Can I download?
Yeah, download there.
Where? Oh, yeah,
Second
download.
one.
Let me download that one. There's just one specific one I want to show you. But this is, look at that. We're sort of in there somewhere. But there is one picture that will, it's not that. God, I love these people so much. There's one specific one coming up. She took so many. We're nearly there. That's a great one, isn't it?
Yes.
Lovely Sheila. We're getting there. Where is it? Hold the line, please, caller. Trust me, it's going to be worth it for Catherine because she's not seen this picture.
Oh, God, is it terrible?
No. It is me in absolute rapture. Let me... sorry, I should have sorted this out before. I have downloaded it somewhere, but I don't quite know where. So we'll get there. They sounded so fucking good. And I did... There's us there. There's you.
There's me.
And I did have about, 50 people afterwards come up, shake my hand, say very nice things. Oh, where is this picture? Sorry for the podcast listeners.
But we know that you're quite famous in Manchester.
Well, what's the famous story?
When we were walking towards a pub and this bloke came sort of crashing out of it and went, fucking hell's here, Lee!
Where is this goddamn... Well, it's now become a mission, and you know I'm not going to be able to find it. I won't go through them all again. And podcast listeners, I do apologise. We're basically steaming through. There it is. That's not it.
Oh, you look very handsome there, though.
I do look hot, don't I?
Yeah.
Do you think I look hot there?
Yes.
I got my haircut. It's what made me get my haircut was feeling fat and unfunny. There is a better picture. God, this really is poor podcast listening, isn't it? Oh, God. Why do people have to be so talented and take so many pictures? It's a black and white one, I think. So let's go for the black and the white. Trust me, it's going to be... Oh, we're right at the end.
Yeah.
I think we missed it. We're not going through it again. No, we missed it.
Describe it for me.
I'll find it after the free bit. I'll find it after the free
Oh, the
bit.
merch as well. Flipping it. People were walking in straight over. And what was lovely was...
Look at this.
People were walking in. They were sort of, late 40s, early to mid 50s somethings. And as soon as they saw the merch, they were 15 again. Oh, I want a T-shirt like that. I had one of those back in the day.
All of that was living in my eldest son's bedroom. And... at least half of it went, probably a bit more.
I'll tell you another beautiful detail. Katrina, she and her friend were selling their merch. They were on that merch stall virtually all night, weren't they? She was the original merch girl back in the day. And people loved seeing her, didn't they?
She was also Mike's girlfriend for some of it. And a lot of the songs are about her, good, bad and indifferent.
I said that.
And her husband was there for the previous show.
She said it was a little bit awkward.
Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I'll find that picture for the people watching us, the Patreons, in a bit, because it is a great picture. They're playing on London the 25th. The tickets, so if you want to come along, that would be great.
Oh, look, Dave Dogface, talking about Daltrey, he asked for the drums to be turned up at one point because he couldn't hear them. Zach uses an electric kit by request of Roger and Pete, so the sound levels are entirely down to the sound guy.
Here's the thing. He won't have been sacked because of that.
No.
You don't get sacked for being 30 years in the band for having a bad night. You haven't been sacked for that. There's something else.
Internal friction.
Musical differences.
Yeah.
Musical differences is the thing. I did have some other bibs and bobs. We went for a spontaneous meal the other day, last Sunday, spontaneous meal in this place. And I went, oh, they're doing roast dinners. I'm going to get a roast.
Mm-hmm. It's a place we walk past quite a lot.
It will be bust in 3 months. Nothing ever survives there because it's quite a big thing.
Well, it's always a restaurant, but it's always a different restaurant when we walk by, like one of those magic shops in a fairy story.
Yeah.
Right. So, but sometimes you walk by and they've got like a terrace above, so it's got sort of fairy lights. It looks kind of nice. Whatever it is, they always have that kind of thing going on. So it has caught our eye, hasn't it? But we decided to go in this time around.
Went and had a roast. But the roast was entirely brown.
Yeah. There was like...
There was
You
no
know,
peas.
sometimes you get the roast dinner and it's the brown bit, and then they bring a bowl full of veg.
Forget to bring.
I feel like the bowl was missing.
What's it called? What's it called? That
Farm
place?
something.
Risborough Farm. No, what? Risborough Restaurant. It was, and also, I don't think there were any.
Farm and Field.
I don't think there were any potatoes. I don't think I had any potatoes. Where's the menu? Have they got a menu on here?
Yes, menus.
Let's have a little look at the menus, guys. I mean, listen.
Sunday menu.
It was really tasty.
Veg.
They missed it off, didn't they?
I think they did. To be fair, she did have to come upstairs because we were tucked away, weren't we?
Here we go. Beef, all served with seasoned roast potatoes, carrots, parsnips, fine beans. They didn't bring the plate. They didn't bring it up.
They forgot the bowl, didn't they?
They didn't bring it up. Fuck! There were no potatoes. They come separately.
Different bowl in it. You knew it.
Fuck.
You knew it.
But I wasn't confident enough
To ask.
say it. Couldn't say it.
No.
That's really pissed me off. That has.
Meanwhile, I had the sea bastard and it was perfecto.
Oh, that's really pissed me off.
I know what'll make it right.
What?
I'll make you a nice roast on Sunday.
Yes, please.
And I've got fine beans. I've got carrots.
Yes,
I've got
please.
cauliflower. I've got broccoli. I've got taters. I'm going to do roast potatoes. I've got lamb. I've got mint sauce. There'll be gravy. And Yorkshire puddings.
Sophie says what was actually on your plate. Well, it was the three meats. I went for there was beef, there was pork, and there was turkey, and there were parsnips. Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. Gravy.
Gravy.
That's it.
I feel like an idiot. I
You
feel
should.
like an absolute idiot.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. We'd had a very late night. We were not
That's true.
We were
So
subpar.
we got home very, very late. But yeah, I don't like the person that I feel I have to be when I'm stood on stage. I don't like it. And I felt it was the greatest honour, you know, because before John Ronson used to introduce them. That was the thing, hence the good evening Wembley. And I was kind of hoping they'd ask, but I wasn't going to say.
Yeah.
Can I do it? So my friend Danny kind of put in a good word. But yeah, I didn't, and yeah, that comment knocked me for 6.
It got you just as you come off stage feeling like that. That's what it is. Normally,
Yeah.
you wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
She was just being cheeky and not funny. And a lot of people were quite drunk, weren't they?
There was a dark vibe in some pockets of the thing.
And there was little elements of people being overly familiar.
Yeah, there was.
You know, cheeky.
There was.
But
It was magic. I'm so glad you came. It
I
meant
loved it.
so much having you there because they are, you know, it was time travel. You're stood next to my friend Malcolm, who I used to go to school with, and we've reconnected of this band. And it was our first gig at 14 and a half, and suddenly I'm 51 3/4, and I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at them at the side of the stage. And yeah, it was very special. I booked that gig on a Saturday night just so you could come. That's a true story. We were offered...
I should have told that woman to fuck off then.
You
I
should have
said,
done.
Do you know who I am?
We were offered Thursdays and Fridays coming out of the wazoo at the Academy too. And I said, it's got to be a Saturday. Well, if we do it, it won't be till April. Book it.
Yeah. And I'm going to
you.
do the London one.
Huh?
I'm going to do the London one.
Coming to the London
Yeah.
one.
I've got a T-shirt now. I might as well, eh?
I'll be I'm hoping the merch stand is in the same room as the band because I'm working the merch this time. I'm going to take limited merch. Limited.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on a fanzine.
How's that looking?
It's looking good. The website I'm using, the interface is a little clunky. I'm not going to show these freeloaders. We're after this, we're going to slow down a bit. We're going to find that picture, show you the fanzine. We're going to watch an El Dorado. Oh my God! Do we do it in the free one? Yeah, we do.
What?
I'm going to play you the most obnoxious, because we'll go on for a little bit longer, because this is actually important. Skype is coming to an end, and there was a Skype voice note, right, from someone that we know.
Oh.
It is the most, I'm assuming it's an attempt at humour, but it's way too overfamiliar. It's offensive to you and me, and it's got a really horrible word in it. And I'm going to play it. You have been warned.
Oh, my God.
And it's a real, can we, yeah, you can hear in your ears, right? It's a real surprise, guys. It's a real surprise. First of all, I just need to test.
Someone turned that we weren't expecting.
I think someone's trying to be like friendly. I'm just checking that you can hear. Hang on a second. Here's Seals and Croft. You can hear. They got us, Seals and Croft got us a little copyright slap on the wrist last week. So here we go. Right. It's got in the middle of it. It's got a really offensive word. Okay, a really offensive word.
Oh my God.
Are you ready, Catherine?
I don't think I am.
It's horrible. It's someone. The reason I want to put it in the free one is because I want them to hear it, and I want them to question their choices.
Oh God.
Fuck's sake, Ian. Honestly, you doing Skype and all that bullshit, making the world a more inaccessible place with blind people. The lack of blind people on your show, like, I know you don't like radio, and
now, as opening gambits go, it's the young lad who's blind. I can't remember his name. It's not Hassan, is it? He's phoned us a few times.
It might be.
I think it might be. Anyway.
Oh God.
As opening gambits, it gets worse.
Oh God.
As opening right. Okay, well maybe it's just a really bad judged.
But honestly, you can still keep up with equality and diversity. Oh my God. Anyways, Ian, Catherine, it's Hassan. I know.
There we go.
Okay.
It was, and this is me, and the joke's over, or is it? Because if the joke is over, then he's a prick.
You hate me because I'm the brown kid with no eyes.
You
can still keep
need to
up
hear
with
that because this is
equality
directed
and
at you.
diversity. Oh my God. Anyways, Ian, Catherine, it's Hassan. I know you hate me because I'm the brown kid with no eyes.
That's defamation.
You know what? I was just catching up with your podcast.
Don't listen anymore. Don't listen.
And I think I used to message you about, doing something in radio. I run a podcast which absolutely no one listens to, apart from a bunch of few spazzos.
There's the word.
God.
I did warn you. I wouldn't open with it.
But I shouldn't say that.
No, you shouldn't.
Oops.
Just because you're blind doesn't give you the right to use that word or to be a prick.
Jesus. But I always wanted to do it, and I was always discouraged, and I don't know if you ever said it, so you can cut this out, but...
we're playing all of it, Hassan. We're playing all of it, buddy.
I don't know if it was you or someone said to me, oh, you'll have to be only middle-class white man if you want to get into radio, otherwise you've got no chance. And
No. We wouldn't have said that. We would have said historically that was the case.
Well, I would have. I was trying to think. I wouldn't have said it that way.
No.
But I have had occasion to point out that radio is predominantly white middle-aged men.
Yeah.
You look at BBC Local. You look at Talk Radio, LBC. It's predominant. There have been some shifts in the last 4 or 5 years, but it is still predominantly. But
I was thinking about that on the way over, actually. The fact that for a few years, I was the only woman presenter on that BBC radio station during the day on the week.
Yeah.
Everyone else was sort of shoved to the weekends. And the furore when I asked to be paid the same as the guys, or even anywhere near it. I recognised that I wasn't as experienced as some of them, but I was more qualified than a lot of them. And I was doing the production job as well. And I was thinking about that. And why on earth wouldn't they jump at that? Why on earth were people overtaking me that weren't as experienced? Why on earth would that happen? But anyway, we might have had a conversation like that.
Also, I mean, I don't know the LBC schedule anymore, but off the top of my head, I can't name a presenter of colour. I'm sure there will be a presenter of colour at the weekend, but off the top of my head,
Still mostly fellas, I would
it's
suggest as
O'Brien,
well.
Ferrari, Dale, Snorbrick,
Yeah.
Bull.
Sheila Fogarty.
5-1.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We might have had a conversation like that, but here's the other thing, Hassan. I don't know whether you know what I do for a living these days, but I certainly would not discourage someone who does not fulfill that criteria from making a difference and getting in there. I encourage kids from all kinds of backgrounds to say that they need to claim their spaces, but it's still tricky, and let's not pretend it isn't.
we continue.
And it made me so sad because I love radio. Like, that's how I learned English. That's how I grew up, like, following sport. And even now, like, I'm moved on to podcasts now, but it's my life. It's how I feel calm.
Is it where you learnt to be a rude prick?
Are we being blamed for you? Hang on, but you're doing it.
My little
Are we being blamed for him going into podcasting rather than radio?
it's a world which I can feel safe in. And believe it or not, you two are my place of sanity.
And there we go. So the whole first minute and 24 seconds was an over-friendly joke. It did not work. You don't speak to people like that.
It felt accusatory.
Didn't it?
And do you know what? If my boss had heard you say something like, I don't like brown people that can't see, I might have been in quite a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it.
Exactly.
No. But it was so interesting because I'm going to continue that podcast once I've ended this call. But Ian, I'd be interested to know. You said that you're thank God that you're out of it. Why? Why?
Because I haven't got to talk to pricks
Mate,
like you for 3 hours every night.
If you need to ask that question, you've not been paying attention.
Tell me why. Catherine, keep ignoring me because I'm a brown, blind man.
Again.
Told ya. You can't say shit like that,
Do you know what? I will ignore that comment because it's bullshit. But apart from that, your behaviour's been noted, my friend.
From Southwest London. I almost said where I was from then. Anyways, keep up the good work and much love to...
No? Okay, thanks.
I can't fucking wait for Skype to close. Why don't you like Rex? I don't want to talk to rude, over-friendly pricks like you for 3 hours every single night.
Do you know what that is? Right, apart from that's really...
So, maybe I should have given you some warning on that. It's a very, very uncomfortable feeling. I heard that this afternoon about 4 o'clock.
I would hope that I would never give anyone that impression. I would hope that he's been... I don't know, is that an old callback to something that... I don't remember it, and that I'm hurt by that, and I would hope to God that no one else thinks like that, because it's certainly not who I am. And I don't think it's fair. Shit.
Isn't it horrible?
But that's one of the things I don't miss about being on the radio, especially late at night, because people get to the point where they feel like they have to, in some way, show that they're in on it or show that they don't think of you as being anything special. So they're fucking horrible to you. And I've seen people do that to you out in the wild, where they've obviously noticed that you're there and they feel like they have to say something, but they don't want to fanboy stroke fangirl, so they're just rude.
You're a prick. Your shows were shit, weren't they? Nice to meet you, mate.
You're still on the radio, never listened. That kind of stuff.
We actually have got his phone number. I'm not even going to do him the courtesy of phoning back to let him answer or anything like that. That call was really, really unpleasant. I should have given you some warning, actually. I just remembered it. That call was really unpleasant. You've made both of us feel incredibly uncomfortable, and you've come across like a dick. This is the end of the free bit of the podcast. Go to patreon.com/Ian and Catherine.
I would also suggest, as a former producer, that the language that you're using, thank God you haven't got a bigger audience, because you'd have got cancelled for that.
And we're not going to play the theme tune out. We're going to sit in silence. 30 seconds? You want to do 30 seconds?
Let you think about what you've done.
We're going to sit in silence for 30 seconds. I need to get a clock here suddenly. It's and if you're watching, you're going to see us sat in silence. And if you're listening, silence. Have a little think. Thanks for listening. And we're back. We're back.
There was a definite Ian Lee fan that quite enjoyed being horrible to me.
Yeah, there is.
Not wanting to be the utter victim here, but there was a tendency, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. I'm just going to flick through these pictures and find this picture because it's absolutely beautiful. It shows me perhaps one of my happiest. There's me on stage.
You're about to take off.
There's me on stage. Not feeling. I got a nice short haircut off the back of that. I do look hot there.
You looked hot.
Oh, got my hand in my pocket. Look, I'm playing my willy.
Eldorado stance.
There we go. The Eldorado stance. Yeah, that call was weird. Sorry, I should have given you a little bit of a heads up.
Yeah, that was a bit of a kick in the gut, but it's
To
all
that.
right. It's not you. I'm not blaming you for it. He said it. He can own it.
Here's the thing. I am very much in love with you, and we're not part of that world anymore. Skype going is a great thing. Doing the Patreon, we love because we get to hang out with you people. What do you mean, you people? We get to hang out with you guys every week, and you know, I'm not feeling great. I feel a bit sick, but I'm happy to come and sit here and chat with you guys.
That kind of behaviour is, you know, we were talking last week about how I don't like to give too much away.
Yeah.
It's because it allows people like that in.
Yeah.
You know, if I allow people to know too much, you know, it's different with us on Patreon because this is a kind of friendly, safe space. But when there are people out there who would take things I said completely out of context and run with it, and you know, they make up their own shit. So I don't really want to give them ammo, and it does hurt. I'm going to be honest, it does hurt.
I shouldn't have played that to you. I'm sorry.
No, don't. It's not your. You didn't dish out the shit. You didn't dish out the shit.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have played it.
I don't think he even realises the impact of his words there because he would have to be an absolute wanker.
Right, don't look at the screen because I'm going to cheer you up.
All right, go on.
But I got to work
Is
out.
it me with my flipping resting face?
No. It's me in ecstasy, and it looks like I'm getting a blowy. But I've got to work out how to download it. I can't. I don't know how to. Hang on. Right. Hang on. Hold the line, caller, because I've got to work out how to download this thing. Has attachments. I want to download this. I don't know how to download. Hang on. It's going to be worth it. Save. Hang on. We're saving.
Am I in?
Not yet. Not yet. Okay, right. I'm going to open it. Going to open
Can I
it.
look?
You can have a little look. I'm going to open it. I've got to find out where I saved it to. Here it is. It's going to...
It looks like she's laying hands on you. It's like,
It was
out,
her.
Satan.
It was her, and it was her.
Oh, that said the thing.
It was them, so she probably is. It's like the picture, you know, the black and white picture in the Shining of the hotel in the old days. It's that.
No one needs to see that face. It's a private face.
Shut up, man! Come on, there's only so far. When I do finally release my bowels,
That's the face. That's the face. That's also the face of the roast with mint sauce and vegetables.
I feel really pissed off that I didn't ask for the vegetables.
Well,
I left a healthy tip.
you almost left too much.
Thank you, Mark. It is an amazing picture. Nelly says, I got a pic like this of me from about 15 years ago at a gig. They're never good. I feel I shouldn't have played that.
I'm all
or
right.
I should have given
I'm
you
all
a heads
right,
up.
but it's just
it's him. Now
people, right?
I've made you feel the same way that I did because of that woman saying.
But I'm all right now.
famous.
I've had a couple of minutes. You know, it's he's talking about someone I don't know.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to block his number. We're going to block his number. I'm going to block his number.
I don't really know why I came in for that, but that's all good. I hope you felt better in the moment.
Block.
I would suggest that whatever shit you need to work out is something you need to do rather than trying to shove it on other people because that was not mine.
He's the kind of person that will say, guys, it was just a joke.
And then now it'd be my fault that he's been blocked.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. Anyway.
I'm fuming about that roast. What idiots. Oh, it's British and a weirdo, too nervous to go,
This looks very brown.
is this it? Are there any vegetables?
Yeah.
Dave Dogface is coming to the gig on Friday.
Nice.
Yes. You can help me do the merch. Come and have work, man. I'll slip you some merch. Because I want to get fucking rid of it now.
Just come in your vest, Dave, and you'll leave with a t-shirt.
Can I show you very quickly? What is the website? Mix'em. Very quick. I'm not going to. Don't worry. It's not going to be the whole thing. But I want to show you quickly the little fanzine that I'm putting together.
Big noise.
Big noise. I'm having great trouble editing this fucking thing. So I have to edit on here, but I can't delete pages.
Oh.
So I then have to download it as a PDF, go onto a site that will let me edit a PDF and... What?
Suggestion.
Please do.
Do it in Canva. Download the whole thing as a PDF and upload it to this.
It's too late now because it's pretty much done.
Yeah.
So the front page is supposed to look like old school fanzine. If the pages are in the wrong orders, is that it?
That's the back page.
I want the thing. I want the in.
Tickle the edge there.
What edge?
The bottom right corner.
Oh. Okay. There we go. Right. So
nice. That looks good.
That's good. This is all the holding text. This is holding text. The interview. There's quite a lot of interview.
Yeah.
Interview. Looks nice, right?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Got this?
Yeah.
This looks good.
Yes.
Then all the pages are in order. Then we've got another bit of interview. I need to correct the font. Need to tidy it up a bit.
Looks good.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good.
So I'm going to get like 50 of them printed. Oh, £8? Sounds all right, doesn't it? £8?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see and do it and see if people want a little physical, slightly old-fashioned, retro, indie thing. I think it'll be fun. I'm enjoying doing it. I'm really enjoying doing it. So yeah.
El Cid, that front page would make a great t-shirt. Funny you should say that.
We got plenty.
It is.
I've got plenty of t-shirts.
The artwork is original by Sheila's husband, Peter Seal.
Peter Seal. I'm having the time of my life doing all of that stuff. But Dave says, my mum forgets the peas once for Christmas dinner, left them in the microwave, and none of us said anything in our own house, let alone a restaurant. You're there. I'm trying to think what else. Obviously, we've had the week off. Oh, I had the boys over. Oh, man. We did an amazing escape room in High Wycombe. We haven't done one for ages, right? In the first 15 minutes, solving it. And then we get to this puzzle we're stuck on for 20 minutes.
Oh.
And you can phone up and go, right, we're stuck. Okay. But the boys would phone up and they go, right, what did he say? Oh.
Who dis?
It's Jimbo. It's my man.
Hello.
It's my man.
Hey, Jimbo.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm ringing up about the roast ripoff and a similar experience that caused me to leave a review on Just Eat last night.
Oh, here we go. Got serious.
Oh, by the way, good news. Uber Eats delivers to my house now.
Oh, amazing.
They didn't when I moved in 7 years ago. I haven't checked since, and they do. I had a Taco Bell the other night.
It's one of the benefits of them having built right next to your home, where it used to be lovely fields and stuff. Now there's a big old estate.
I am happy. When we say estate, we mean a posh estate for millionaires. I'm happy. I'm happy that new affordable housing, if you're a multimillionaire, has been built literally 100 yards from my door.
Yes.
So we looked at sending you a Just Eat once, and all you could get was the convenience store.
Yeah.
Stuff, shit, like expensive American candy.
We're in now, mate. Just Eat. It's
Amazing.
happening.
I'm glad.
Although tonight I'm going to be cooking something up that I saw on TikTok.
Okay. What is it? Is
Fajita
it
chicken
racism?
rice.
Oh, okay.
It looks freaking amazing. And it's not racism, no.
Not vodka penne.
Not vodka penne. And I made another thing the other day where you get feta cheese. You put it all in one pot.
Right.
One of your lid casserole things. Feta cheese in the middle. Salmon. No, not salmon. Prawns.
Oh,
Shut up. And then spinach. And then what was the other thing? Oh, tomatoes and something else. Put the pot on, cook it all up for 20 minutes, and then smush it all together. Stick your pasta in. Mwah.
Jim doesn't look convinced. Neither do I.
Well, it's shellfish. I'm off shellfish, aren't I?
Of course he is. It gave him the tom tits, remember? He's only just got
Well,
back to
that's
himself.
the thing.
Oh, no, the voms, not the tits.
That's the thing I've noticed about Jim. He's quite shellfish.
Are we in terrible business?
Would
No.
Would you like to hear my review?
Please?
So this is from, as you know, when you move somewhere new, you have to take time.
You want to
find...
piss off all of the local businesses.
No, you have to
down.
take your time to find the good ones, and and it took us ages, and we've found what we thought was a good, reliable curry house called Anoka.
Did somebody say just meat?
I don't get it.
That's tickled me.
No veg. You got Mr. Veg, remember?
For the second week running, the restaurant has not delivered the correct order.
Uh-oh.
Both weeks we've received fewer poppadoms than ordered. When you order 6 poppadoms, you expect at least 6, especially at £1 each.
What? £1 a pop?
We got 4. This week we ordered 4 and got 2.
Oh, fuck.
The biryani was plain lamb, not tikka. Hugely disappointed.
Oh.
That's actually quite a reserved
Yeah, you would
complaint.
have got in.
I gave them 1 star for the quality, but 5 for delivery time because it was quick. It was just totally wrong.
Remember when we were working at Talk Radio and we'd often get a delivery and it would be wet because they'd
Drop the milkshake
the
in.
milkshake was in it. We would complain. We would still eat it.
We would complain, get a refund and eat it. But then we complained about, was it Gourmet Burger Kitchen? Around the corner, delivered in it. It was literally a 3-minute walk away and it would deliver and it would be really, really shit. So we complained.
No. We went in there and it took ages and ages.
Oh, that was it. And then we complained and the manager invited us in. We got a 6-seater berth.
He wanted to sit with us.
And he wanted to sit with us while we ate another meal.
I think he would have wiped our mouths and
He wanted,
aeroplane.
wanted to make sure you couldn't complain.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I've
I
watched
used to
you
love
enjoy it.
the mac and cheese balls at GBK.
They were
They went
great.
bust, didn't it?
Yeah, shame. You can get the GBK burgers though. I think Waitrose.
Okay. So the brand lives on.
Yeah, the brand lives on, but it's just straight to consumer. Got to cook it yourself. Actually, probably take less time than actually going and sitting in their bloody
Hey,
restaurant.
Jim,
Yep.
you having a good Friday?
Yeah, why?
Catherine, you having a good Friday? It's Good Friday for the church.
I made that joke yesterday in
It
our
was Thursday.
Fancy Seeing You Here group chat. Someone said it feels like Saturday. I said, I bet tomorrow you have a good Friday.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. Doesn't count if it's not on the
Did
day.
you see it on the group chat?
Oh, it's-
Did you,
I'm not in their
did
group
you
chat.
steal it from the group chat?
I'm not in their fucking group chat.
They'd be intimidated if you were in there. I'm sure
Yeah.
they'd love you to be in there.
I would stride amongst you like when Gulliver in Lilliput.
Yeah.
Not I was thinking of the other one
He
where
went to
he's
big,
tiny.
big
He went to
Gundian.
He did
Rhodes,
both,
didn't he?
He did
Yeah.
both.
But didn't he go somewhere else?
big,
Milton
Yeah.
Keynes.
big. It was something like big Undian or something, wasn't it?
He went to somewhere where they were arguing over whether you knock the top off the egg or the bottom off the
bottom.
egg.
That you can see why that world didn't capture the imagination of readers.
Well, it wasn't-
You're like Gulliver. You are what in Lilliput? No, with the egg thing. You don't know which end of the egg.
Well,
What?
wasn't it an allegory?
It was political satire.
I think it was a boils.
What a dickhead.
That is my mate Jimbo. How dare you?
I quite enjoyed that. Sorry. That tickled me.
Oh, l'amour.
Apparently, White Lotus is parables. Did you know that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what Mike White does, doesn't he?
Oh, does he?
Can I recommend two shows, and then I've got a quandary.
Okay.
Two
Quandary.
shows. Spanish show called The Barrier.
Yeah.
Post-apocalyptic world. The rich and the poor. Oh, it's like fascism in Franco, James Franco. That's quite good.
Apocalypto.
In James Franco.
But then I paused it because I found something even better.
Okay.
South Korean 6-part drama, Karma. It's all I will say is it's one of those shows where slowly, everyone's story, everyone looks like they're living their own life, but their stories start to
Intersect.
cross over.
Yeah.
I'm on episode 3. Because you're watching it and going, oh, fuck, it's that bloke from episode 1. It is superb. Superb.
I'm catching up on Severance. I'm at the end of season 1.
I enjoyed the end of season 1. I thought the end was great. The end of season 2 was a bit...
Got that to look forward to. And then what did I watch? I watched a film this afternoon. Boon Jung Hao.
On back. Mickey 17.
Mickey 17.
Is it good? Because I want to see that.
Quite enjoyed it.
I want to see that.
Is Robert Pattinson's accent that he adopted annoyed me, but yeah, it was good. Good solid performances from everyone.
Watch solid films with the boys. Monday night we watched Train to Busan. Great movie. Tuesday night, Kim was telling me how he likes found footage and scary films. I said, "Oh, have you ever heard of Wreck?" He went, "No." I went, "Right, we're going to watch Wreck." Wreck is so terrifying, he wanted to watch either that or Jeepers Creepers, and I said I think Wreck is scarier, and we watched that, and at the end of it, turned the lights on. Daddy, can I sleep in your room tonight?
Oh, wow.
I said he didn't in the end, but he did sleep in his room with the lights on, and he said, "Oh, I've just seen there's sequels," and I said, "Right, well, 3 and 4 you don't want to bother with. I watched 3 yesterday. What a waste of my life that was. It's a comedy. I will watch 4." I said, "But two's decent. 2's decent. Can we watch it?" Ah, fuck it, yeah. We did Wreck and Wreck 2 back to back. It was magnificent. What a night.
I've been nunned up, so I watched The Nun, and then and then I watched Immaculate last night. What a load of shite that was.
I just started watching I don't even know what it's called. The Electric something. It's Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, it's
right.
supposed to be not very good. It didn't get very good reviews. It's on Prime, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just thinking. Well, I was watching it on Hooky. I didn't even know I'd already got it through a paid service.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so I mean, it seems alright so far. Like,
Okay.
it reminds me of like Flight of the Navigator or like those 80s sort of romps.
Speaking of romps, I've also been enjoying Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, although I do miss Lisa Vanderpump.
Kim,
She's the best.
Kim was talking about watching Rec 3. And I said, well, it's on Prime. If you want to use my login. He said, oh, it's okay. I've got a doggy website.
A doggy website?
He typed doggy. I've got a doggy website. We kept sending him gifs of dogs. You mean like this?
Channel Paw.
Here's. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
BBC Hunt. That's terrible. Hunt. So,
IT Cup Poodle V3.
I mean, that's a stretch, isn't it?
Okay. I've got an ethical query. Started playing a video game the other day, and this video game made me laugh.
Right.
Actually made me lol. I was ruffling, right?
Okay.
Made me laugh. Video game never made me laugh before. It made me laugh. And then I thought, oh, isn't there... Hang on, let me just look up this game. Now, the person that made it
He's a pervert.
is a paedophile.
Oh, shit, man.
It's the guy that did Rick and Morty.
Oh,
Justin Robillard or something.
yeah. So is this the shooter?
This is High on Life.
Yeah. So I had it pre-installed and then all of that stuff came out, and then I never played it and deleted it because I've got it through.
Well, it's free.
Game Pass.
It's free on PlayStation.
And the reason I'd sort of found out about it was a load of the developers from Bungie, when they were going to be let go, when they were downsizing Bungie, went and made that game. So I was expecting it to be good game, gunplay and all of that stuff. But then I just deleted it.
Where do I stand? I haven't paid for it, and it will not just be one person that made it, although it's his voice.
Yeah, well, you just don't use that gun. He's one of the guns, isn't he? That's the advice I saw.
Is he not? Okay, but he wrote the game.
Not exclusively. I mean,
Okay.
he did a lot of the creative control, and then he was got rid of when all of that came out.
I haven't got the option to use a different gun yet.
Right. So you'll and he's the one you start with. So yeah, you will be able to get rid of him when you get a new gun. But so it's up to you. But you've always been able to separate the art from the artist, haven't you? You know, with
Well, I was listening
Glitter and all
to
of that, so.
listening to Gary Glitter while I was playing it and looking at my Rolfaroo. There's a place about a mile down the road, Village Hall. What's the Village Hall called?
It's called Stuart Hall.
There we go.
Wow.
Every time I go past it, I went, you would think someone might have raised it.
Stuart Hall. We're gonna enter Stuart Hall.
I've got a game recommendation that I started playing today. It's called Blueprints.
Now, I have heard the computer game show boys talking about this. Explain it to Catherine, because I feel like I know a lot about this.
So you've inherited the.
Does anyone mind if I chew gum?
I don't mind.
As long as I don't hear you slapping your mouth
Strawberry
together.
flavour. I thought I'd go exotic and got some strawberry flavour gum.
Yeah, that doesn't last very long. No.
So sort of the granddaddy of the family has died.
What? Hang on, sorry,
He's
Jim.
doing it directly into the microphone to make me feel like
I can't really hear
It's
it.
like one of Barry from Watford's ASMRs.
He's turned the camera on now so I can see him smack.
I'm listening.
chops.
I'm close to the microphone so I can hear him.
Oh, yeah, so well, yeah.
It's not how microphones work.
So you basically you to earn your inheritance, you've got to solve puzzles. You've got to find your way through the house.
Have you got to sleep in a haunted house, perchance?
You were sleeping in a tent outside a haunted house. Well, we don't know whether it's haunted yet, as far as I've got. But it's like
Good save, Jim. Good
So-
save, mate. Well done.
so it's a roguelike. So it's different every time you go in.
Now I don't know what roguelike means, and I've looked it up and I still don't understand it.
So it means that the game isn't linear. It changes every time you play it. Each time you go, you've got different choices of
Like
what
the
route-
faraway tree.
Yes, like the faraway tree.
I'd play that game.
Although again, we need to separate the art from the artist and take out
Yes.
some of the
Dated, names.
Yeah, the dated terminology. Yeah, and I can't
Moonface. No one can argue with that.
If you look at the drawings, you can.
Looks like my nephew.
So you start.
Perfectly round head.
You
It
start.
stopped being strawberry already.
I
Now it's just
know.
gum.
It's because you smacked your lips together too hard.
Yeah, too fast. You chew too fast. So you start each day in the entrance hall. You've got 3 doors you can go through. Each of those 3 doors can be one of 3 other rooms.
Yeah.
In order to get into some rooms, you need a key. In other rooms, you need gems to buy your way in.
Right.
And the rooms do.
Can I just interrupt? I know Catherine's tone of voice. That's the I'm not interested tone of voice. I tell you how I know that, Jim, because I get it every fucking conversation. Every conversation.
No, my head was going to, can I play this on my phone? If not, this is irrelevant to me. Continue.
It's on PC, I think. I don't know whether it's on console. Might be on console.
It is on console, yes.
It's on Xbox, isn't it? Because I've got it on Game Pass.
I've let my membership lapse for the PlayStation gang.
The PlayStation gang.
I'm considering it.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Fortune. I've got the premium tier.
Oh, you're an idiot for doing that. All you want is enough to play live.
You
That's
can
it.
shut up. You got it free anyway.
No, I'm talking about. I got it free because of. Got what free?
You got all the games in the world ever, haven't you?
Oh, I bought a hooky. What are you talking about?
No, I thought I got a rigged one.
A rigged PlayStation?
Oh no, it was your
I get free games for the Oculus Quest because they gave me 3. They said, "Oh yeah, we'll send you a free one and we'll give you 3 months free games."
I forgot.
This was 3 years ago. Any game I want.
Well, I pay for Game Pass, and I've got the top level one there, so I can play them on my phone, like stream them onto my phone.
Yeah.
I
thought there was something special about you.
Yeah. Well, obviously not. I'm just an idiot because I'm paying for loads of services I can't possibly use all of them.
That's how the world works, mate.
Yeah.
I saw somebody complaining the other day. Remember when you used to go down the shop, buy a CD-ROM, put it in your computer, and it didn't matter if the company went bump because you got it forever.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And it's Dido who said, "If your life's for rent."
If my life is for rent. Can't remember the next
You'll never
line.
do something.
Never.
Own a house.
Yeah, it's true. Never accumulate any kind of equity.
No. So
Where is this conversation? Where is this? Why are we talking about Dido?
A game. I will go down with this ship.
that's it.
I want to put my hands up in surrender.
Dido with my brother because he played that. He played I Want to Be a Hunter again to break up with his girlfriend.
This is what it's like to be around you.
What? I'm not going to
Conversation
be rude about my
Bob's
friend.
about.
Unbelievable.
Conversation Bob's about. So it's interesting. You have no patience for it.
Please tell us more about the blueprint.
So
please.
There are puzzles. You're trying to solve the puzzle. It's I'm trying to think of a game that it's like. It's like way back. It's like Myst.
Oh yeah, I played that.
You've got to find the 46th room, but there are only 45 rooms.
I found Myst overly complicated, and it did make me feel a bit sick. But it was a beautiful game.
So this is beautiful art style.
Beautiful art style.
Beautiful.
The runs are quite quick as long as you don't mess about too much. And
you got a day. You got to do it a day.
Yeah, and then everything resets, and then the next time you come in, it will be different. There's no way it can be the same again, really. So
you go to the land of the brownies, or where upside down people live.
The egg toss. I thought about this.
Go on.
And then as I heard the computer game show guys talking about it, I thought, fuck me, that sounds boring.
No, it sounds good.
No. And then here's what really put me off the scent. My good friend of mine, Matt Murray. Matt, good friend of mine. Then posted in a group chat. I've just finished this game. I've just seen the end credits, and I feel I have more questions than answers. And David Turner's wrote, sounds satisfying. I don't want to be part of that world.
It's an utter time sink. So I've installed it yesterday or something. I played it for the first time today, and I played it for like 6 hours. Just absolutely absorbent. And the time flew, and I had a lovely, relaxing time.
Did you find that you really needed a wee, but you'd forgotten that you needed a wee?
When was the last time you evacuated your bowels? I haven't done it for 3 days.
Jenna caught me up on that because I missed the beginning. She did suggest I should ask. She also mentioned that you hadn't done the end credits of the free bit.
We didn't. No, we did it in silence. So the
saw the 30 seconds. Yeah.
So the person that made an offensive phone call can really think about what a prick they are.
Yep.
Wasn't very nice.
Wasn't he?
I've been today. So
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bristol stool scale. Where are we?
I'm not familiar with that technique.
Okay, you need to Google it. Google it and get back.
I'll pop it in the chat later.
Goodbye, Jim.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I hope it's not one, because that's very disappointing. It's like Maltesers.
Oh, God, we missed all of this chat.
Yes.
Have you watched Flow yet? No. Off to see Warfare and Sinners. Have you ever had a piss around the back of Stuart Hall?
No, but we've looked askance at it.
I watched Novocaine. It was fun. The Nun is good. I started Smile 2, the Smile Freaks. Jack Nicholson's son, isn't it?
I liked The Nun. Immaculate would not recommend it. Got very silly. Very silly. I like the vibe, though. I don't know why it is. I told Ian earlier on, I'm kind of obsessed with Catholic-y, nunny.
And you're not a Catholic, though.
No, I know, but I just find it so... I did used to want to be a nun.
That was a sexy nun.
No, I just find it like so atmospheric and...
I'd dress up as a vicar. I'd look good. I would look fucking great as a vicar. With the hair, the tash, the dog collar, black shirt, black jacket. That is cool, man. It's a cool look.
That does, the Thornbirds. I'm just going to leave it there.
All right. Well, it's your birthday coming up.
I did want to be a nun when I was a kid. But then I realised I just wanted to be Audrey Hepburn because I saw the Nun Story, which again is a terrifying fucking film for a kid.
Here we go. You wanted to work in religion, but then you went to the church and they were taking none.
No nuns. None.
No nuns.
None. That's a joke from What They Do in the Shadows, which again I love.
We are absolutely...
Anything vampire-y or nunny, I'm in.
We are shoveling up our nose like cheap cocaine cut with talcum powder. Married at First Sight, Australia.
Give me more. We can stop whenever we want. Let's just do one more.
Do one more. Fuck me, what horrible... My queen, Jamie Gaga... we're at the stage.
She's been vilified.
She is being let down by her friends. No one ever speaks bad of Jamie Gaga.
And disappointingly, my husband Jeff is not really stepping up, is he?
He's a boring man. You chose a boring man.
I chose a safe man, and that's what you should do.
We've got, what do they call it? The conference night. What the Chit Chat Club? What do they call it when they sit in front of the experts and the experts bollock them?
Commitment ceremony.
Commitment ceremony
I
tonight.
find that a bit boring. But only unless they're tearing a strip off someone.
I like it when the man, because I model my counselling style on him now.
Do you just say what's happening? Is that what you do? I can see that you're looking at him like he's a piece of shit.
I'm going to stop you there. You're being a prick. I like it when he gets real.
Are you aware that your non-verbal signals are very loud tonight?
In this one, the blonde expert is going to kick
usually
off.
very mild.
Yeah, that's right. I got paint on the wall. Going to get it decorated.
What's the other one called? What's she called? The one that goes, and so how is this sex going? Have you given him one yet?
So Sophie's right. Elliot's redemption arc is a beautiful. There we go. Teeny Hall just said it exactly as I said it. His redemption arc is absolutely beautiful to watch.
Only because there are bigger arseholes at play.
Yeah. We know that Clint in the real world.
Don't. Stay off. If you want to watch that and not have it spoiled for you, stay off TikTok, because those people, now they are free, they are rinsing TikTok out because obviously they want to make the most of their moment. So if you don't want any spoilers, stay off. Jackie in particular.
10
all the
seconds,
time.
right? So if you don't want to know, switch off for 10 seconds now. Clint in the real world is now dating Jackie. That's Clint is dating Jackie.
Alessandra is the one. Also, why do they hate clothes so much?
They hate pants. They hate tits. Because their tits are all
squashed, strangled. We do spend a lot of time. You know, when they come in to the commitment ceremony, they're all like, they're twinsing up, right? And they're twinsing up, and the men will be wearing the same colour, and the women's, it's like, free the tits. They're all being stifled.
I saw so many anuses on the couples retreat because they're
wearing thongs, and then the camera was right up there.
It's not even thongs. Thongs, there still was something going on. There's nothing.
No.
I
like a full pant on my bikini. I do like a bikini. It's freeing.
I like a little bit of mystery.
But yeah, I like a high. Do you know what I like? The 1990s high rise, but plenty of material in the back.
I'll tell you who was a disgusting human being. Morena. When she came in.
Marina.
What's a horrible human being?
She's making all kinds of wild allegations. So in their wedding, she said at one point, what'd she say? Something in Italian, how he looked at me. She reckons they digitally changed her so that AI made her speak Italian, because I don't speak Italian. Everyone knows I just speak dialect. Oh, T.D. Hall, you're right. The men also hate socks. They do. Yeah. They hate socks and they hate buttons. They're all slashed to the waist, aren't they? They also hate wearing trousers that fit. Swear to God, you can read their washing instructions. They're so tight.
I just bought a pair of jeans that are a 36 waist because I'm getting a little bit bigger again. I want loosey goosey, and also they're tight around the ankles.
Yeah,
no, that's no way to live. Ain't no way to treat.
No wonder they're stressed.
Yeah,
strangled. All their organs are being strangled.
But you watched the OG
oh my goodness,
UK
yeah. I did.
Maths.
Completely different. So when they talk about the experiment. So the OG maths, and I know I'm very late to this party, but
I think we watched some, or we certainly saw.
I didn't watch the first ever.
We saw something on Goggle. I remember seeing something.
Okay, so the first ever, I watched on Gogglebox, but it was like we were 3 or 4 in by then, and it certainly wasn't what I saw when I watched the first one. They get married for real, and then they have to decide whether they get divorced. So it's all legally, they have to go and do the banns and everything. And there were only 2 couples in the first one. And they get matched, not just like looking at, whether they, do you like to walk? Yes. Does she like to blink? I've got a blinker here. Let's match them up. Right, definitely. They're going to be very compatible.
Tea drinker.
They got them to spit in containers, and they did like DNA things. Oh, she's got the nesting gene. Let's put them in there. Spoiler. Very old spoiler. None of them stayed together. None of them. But they did have to get married, and I think that's a more radical move than what they do here, which is all for the gram, largely, isn't it? They're just all trying to promote themselves.
Some legal shit going on.
Like, what's his name? The one that looks like Bluto from Popeye. What's his name?
The Frenchie.
No. The one that's obnoxious, that's with Afina.
Oh,
Yeah. He was doing it
Adrian.
Adrian doing the Poimo. Fell out with them because he didn't get on the Poimo.
Can I just
That's
say
what
very
they're all
quickly,
about.
This is great that Pat. This is the first time in weeks Pats has been down here on this bit. My plan is working. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, he was very upset about the Poimo. Poimo.
Well, Jimbo's right. I was going to mention that, but I didn't want to mention his name, actually. They stole the format of Jeremy Kyle, where he did a marry a listeners are going to get married, then he ran off with the bride.
He did, does he get?
He's a bastard.
Dark vibe.
Yeah, he's a bastard. How the fuck does that man still get work?
Because he's a bastard with the right bastards.
Pat, it's nice to see you down here running around. My reset is working.
Yes.
The reset is working. Oh.
But yeah, their clothes. What's going on there?
I don't want to watch the. Oh, I don't want to get. I don't mind doing a season and then going, right, we cannot touch this again.
We swear off every time when we feel like we've made a moral decision, but
Yeah.
we know we're going to keep going
But
back.
we have had quite a big break between this one and the last one.
And we still went back. That makes us more addicted. That's like when I was reading Alan Carr, Easy Way to Stop Smoking. All the way through it, I'm going, well, this isn't me because I only smoke every other weekend. I can leave it whenever I want. And then there's a whole chapter about, if you smoke socially and you can leave it for weeks and weeks and you still go back to it, you're more addicted than the guy who's doing it just because he doesn't think about it. You're choosing to go back. We are choosing to go back, Ian, and you know it. So don't bullshit me.
But I don't want to go anywhere else in the world. It's Australia for me.
There is a New Zealand one.
I don't give a shit about that.
They can't be as crazy.
Also, we had thousands of people apply for this. Well, how can
I
we
don't
not
believe
two
it.
couples that have
Know
dated
each
each
other.
other before?
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. I reckon you get about 11 people sign up for it, and then you go, we got to find one more.
I reckon after the first maths, when they were doing like all the scientific things and getting them to spit and stuff and having swabs, they went, do you know what? We've got 3 people. There's no point doing this. They're not going to be compatible. Let's just crack on.
Yeah.
With hilarious consequences.
Hilarious.
Some of it's horrible, actually.
Yes, we're watching abuse.
Yeah. Still. All the followers, all the Poimo. How's that chewing gum going? You can spit it out whenever you like, you know. No, not on me. It's a decent earner.
So yeah, probably £13 Zoom meeting. We'll have a meeting after the show tonight. I reckon it'll be next Saturday.
That will be it. That's not the Del Monte.
That's on the first. So we're not doing a show next Friday.
Is that next week? I thought Del Monte was 30th. When is it?
25th.
Right, fair enough.
Isn't it?
Still available, yeah. Well, you tell me. You organised it. I don't remember dates. You know this.
Yeah, I heard it was $15,000 an episode, $1,500 an episode, but a week episode, I suppose, doesn't really make much difference, does it? Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. No Twitter. I've deleted.
I'm back on Blue Sky in a big way. I like that.
Well, I deleted my Twitter account. I've not looked at it for a couple of weeks, and I reinstalled it to have a look. I went, this is bullshit. So I've deleted it again. I'll keep logging in and out so it doesn't completely disappear, because you never know. Maybe in a year, 5 years, someone nice will buy it and it'll become a thing again. I doubt it, but and then I tried to delete all of my Blue Skies using the wonderful Redact app, but you've got to pay for Redact now, and it's a lot of money. It used to be free, but I think I'm done with all of that shit. I'm posting pictures of me and the cats on there, and even as I'm doing it, I'm thinking,
Who's this for?
why? Send it to you.
Yeah.
You know, why am I doing this? A couple of nice things have happened on there. Paul Sinha and I, he sent me his book and we've had a little conversation, which is nice. I think he's great. Promote the band, but that doesn't get any traction on Blue Sky at all. And I'm doing it. I'm thinking, maybe, for me, maybe Twitter becoming a shit show is the circuit break I need to step away from all of that bollocks. Now, I know Facebook is ethically unsound and I don't do anything personal on there now. However, the band is on there. I've got a public page on there where we plug stuff, but I don't go on there and look at pictures of families and stuff like that. My family, not strange families. It's been quite helpful in the Scouts thing, but that has served its purpose. I'm wondering if this is it. I'm doing Instagram and TikTok for the band, and that's fun. Might be, but for me personally,
because it's mostly visual rather than having.
Yeah, and it's not for me. And it's like tiny. I've got 30 followers on TikTok, 200 on Insta, but that might grow into something. But why do I want to post a picture of me with Lucy Apples on my shoulder? Why am I doing that? I'm doing it because I guess I still want people to go, oh, that's good. But all that really matters if you and your kids go, oh, that's good, and my boys go, oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's true.
So I don't...
I remember a therapist saying that to you years ago. He was trying to get you to have an internal locus of what's it called? Evaluation.
As opposed to an external. A little bit of Rogers, a little bit Carl Rogers.
Yeah, you'll never be happy if you're waiting for someone to pat you on the back all the time.
Graham says he gets no engagement on Blue Sky, but loads of threads. I think if I can find a way to delete all of my Blue Sky, I think I'm done. I feel so much more at ease that I'm not on Twitter. I mean, join putting odd, silly little things out for the band because it's not about me serving a purpose for other people. I don't think, like I say, I was posting a picture, I think it was me and Lucy Apples or whatever, on Blue Sky. The last few pictures I've posted, last 3, as I'm doing it, I'm thinking, why am I doing? Am I doing this just because I've been doing Twitter since 2007? So for 18 years, is that it? So I think I might be done.
Yeah. I do like TikTok. It's quite addictive. And I would really miss the Savannah Bananas if I were to leave.
Who are the Savannah Bananas? Talk to me.
Oh, my God. They're so good.
Talk to me about the Savannah Bananas.
Oh, why don't you look them
name.
up because, although maybe we'll get copyrighted for it. So the Savannah Bananas were a not very good minor league baseball team, right? And they were shit. And so they decided that they would put the limited funds they had into enhancing customer experience. So they put on a show now. Whenever they do, they put on a show now, and they make these most wonderful TikToks, really joyful. The guys, the baseball players, are all really good-looking young guys, and they'll do dance routines and lip syncs, and it really took off on TikTok to the point where they earn.
Why is it doing this? So I'm trying to reply to something. Go on. No, go on, can't stop.
Just go in the search box.
No, I was trying to reply to something.
Well, don't.
Go on.
You're trying to go to the Savannah Bananas.
I've got to reply.
I'm stalling for time. They earn enough money on TikTok to be able to actually spend on players and training and stuff, and they become really, really good. And actually, quite a lot of other places are following suit.
It's him and Adrian.
What an absolute dickhead. Right, get him up.
Hang on, I'm working here.
No, you're not. You're distracted.
I've got to reply to someone. Someone's asked. For some reason, I don't know how, I've managed to change my TikTok from Ian Lee Radio to Ian Lee. I don't know why it wasn't available before.
Great.
But it is. Oh, fucking hell, Catherine. Why can't you be proud of me? I've achieved something. Right. What we took? Why are we on TikTok? What's going on here?
I was going to ask you to put the Savannah Bananas up.
Savannah Banana?
Yes.
Savannah?
Yep.
Banana.
Here we go. So let's have a look. Oh, him. Coach
This
Rock.
guy?
Yeah, oh my God, I love him.
Come with me, stay the night. Just say the words, but boy, don't feel right. What do you expect me?
It's not raining. They've got a hose on them.
Oh, does the hose get revealed? Then why have you
They
swallowed?
they do.
We're going to get copyright. Hang on.
Turn the sound off.
I don't know how. That. All right, so you just ruined the surprise.
No, it doesn't get revealed. It doesn't get revealed. But then they do the behind the scenes one, and you see the cameraman like running, jumping over the fences, throwing a bucket of water on them. But they're so good, and people love them. And they'll do like a whole dance routine. And now they've started playing other people. There's a team called the Party Animals. In fact, I think they're playing the Party Animals there. They're wearing pink. But it's like they
I
realised...
like their outfits.
So good. They realised that they were not cutting it when it came to playing. So
My
they just
boyfriend.
made it great.
Why is that song on repeat? Me. Yes. Do you do weddings like as the groom?
He's
This man
married.
is so fine.
He's married. Not that I know that.
Holy hell, are we all in love with this man right now? Get this off my FYP.
Yeah. For
What's
you,
that?
Paige.
I'm taken.
Yeah.
Ladies, I made my decision. Number 15, Shantae, you stay. God, I love hot guys being goofy.
Go to the next one, just for research purposes. Hang on. Next one, they'll do another dance. Yeah, there's another one. I mean, yeah, they've made loads of money and they've been able to spend it on players and coaching and stuff, and they've got really successful. But also, look at the packed stands.
Good for them.
Cameraman's running. The thing is, they'll do all this and then they'll hit the ball and the game continues.
Love it.
Then, if only he was in a long, flowy yellow dress. Guess what the next video is? He wears a dress. Another one. You get the idea. I spent quite a lot of time on there over the holidays.
I'll do sexy dances for you. I'll do a sexy dance. I did one for you the other day and you laughed.
Oh dear. They won the game the other day because a fan caught the home run, which counts as an out.
That's really upset me.
Why?
I got a moustache. I can.
That's probably why that's probably why I like him.
Yeah, that bit.
No, he's too young for me. He's not my department anymore.
So what I was saying is I got nothing on Twitter. That's why I'm thinking, there's something missing because we would normally do that, but I haven't got anything on Twitter because I'm off that shit show.
No, get on TikTok, Coach Rack.
Oh, I wish you would learn manners, but to click me. I wish you'd learn to click my.
I don't
spine.
like it.
I know you don't. I do, and I do things for you that I don't like.
No, you don't.
Okay, you got me there. You got me on a technicality.
He tries to click my fingers all the time.
No,
I'm like,
I don't.
no, I don't like it.
I've stopped doing that.
I don't like it.
I stopped doing that.
You wanted to do my toes. There's not
to.
enough toe there to be able to click it. I've got like little curled up toes. Don't do that.
I want to, but I haven't tried to for ages.
Yeah, because you got rejected.
No, because you said, I don't like it, so I said, all right, well, I won't
Consent.
do it again.
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
to. I really want to.
Ah! Stop it! Anyway, so there's your social media update. Savannah Bananas. Please stop this. Please stop this, please.
Your eldest clicked her toes the other day.
I know.
What
she's
a
disgusting.
noise.
She's so clicky. It's
Rattled the
horrible.
windows halfway down the street.
It's horrible. I've threatened to make her walk for doing that in the car.
Polly D, hit me up. Hit me
What
up.
number? ¿Qué número? ¿En qué número estamos?
I think 57.
57.
Get your bets in. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the first?
Olive.
I know pretty much everything that happens in El Dorado now forever.
Yes,
I know
'cause
of the suicides. I know of the assaults. I know of the pub being decorated like a children's play centre. 57. Jimbo says, I want to go to the States for a ringer-dinger adjustment.
Okay. You do you, boo.
Just lube up a finger.
Flipping heck, man. So in the space of the last few hours, I've heard you saying, pull your cheeks apart and lube up a finger.
Those two things are not necessarily connected
Well-
unless one requests it. I do. Everyone does that, right? If you're going to fart but you don't want someone to hear it, you just pull it apart a bit.
No!
I do it in bed all the time.
What? What is that? What? What's the science behind that?
Well, the noise of the fart is the cheeks flapping. or the ring, whatever. I don't know, but it's that. It's not. It's not.
It's not inherent in the pipe.
It's not the gas that's doing it. It's something is rippling. So if you.
Oh my
I'm
god!
not, right, no one's going to admit to it in the chat, but some of you do.
Oh my god!
It goes.
Like a dog fart. My grandma used to have a dog called Shandy, and it used to do proper meaty ones.
Oh, Pat's farted in my face today.
It was awful. But when my mum was pregnant with me, she was also doing quite proper meaty ones. In fact, she once famously cleared out the whole basement of Boots.
Pause,
They
pause.
thought there was something wrong with the sewer. Anyway, she was
Paulie D says, I heard it works. If it works, you wouldn't hear it.
my mum was at her in-laws, and my grandma said, "Flipping heck, that dog, send it out." The dog was out. No cheeks required.
On that bombshell.
Oh my god. Dave Dogface. I listened to some of Polly Perkins' album last week. Trish, of course. Exactly what you'd expect.
Who's it going to be? I reckon.
It's Olive. Farting fart.
Okay, come on, guys. Please.
Stop with the fart jokes. We're better than that. We're not. Go.
I'm gonna say the drunk Scotsman.
Oh.
Oh, it's the boring Swedish lady.
Yeah.
This is. I bet you find him hot, don't you?
No, I don't.
Old sexy Spanish man.
No, but that lady sitting down looks like my grandma Florence.
Fuck that, it's me and you, isn't it?
Morning. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? The balconies.
How is her voice so loud when she's supposed to be
Great,
away?
apart from Abuela watching my every move.
Just like my grandmother.
Now I know why you left home. Will you be in later, Marcus?
Try keeping me away.
She's right there.
You two are getting very chummy all of a sudden.
She's very kind.
Well, I'm not.
It's different with a girl.
Is that his apartment?
Yeah.
So the kitchen's here, right?
I don't know.
Sometimes I need a friend at home.
Oh,
There.
that way. All right, yeah, we're coming. We very rarely see it from this angle. Fucking hell, Nelly, I'm not reading that out.
In my village, I have my sister's friend.
Do you remember when I shit the bed and I shit the hammock?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And that was another one of those occasions where I said to you, Ian, you don't have to tell me everything.
That was before we were dating.
That
I'm
was too much
wondering
info.
If that drip, drip, drip is what attracted you to me.
Literal drip, drip, drip.
Come here. I set him up, you knock him out. Here we go.
But here,
Well, I just have to try a bit harder, won't I? Make up for it. Hey, how about we go out? We haven't been out for ages.
Ah.
You could go to the restaurant. Go to Joy's bar for a drink, then go to the restaurant.
Doesn't she work in the pizza place?
no, I don't think so.
What about Mark Antony's? You used to love going there.
Where's that? Is that the club?
No, I don't like it. People who work there are...
What?
I don't think they like to see me there with you.
What are you talking about?
You know how's that? You know how they think. Promise you won't say anything.
I won't say a word. I'll just sack them, that's all.
Sack?
Yeah, sack them, give them the push.
I don't understand.
Didn't I mention it? I am Mark Antony's.
Didn't I mention it?
Didn't I mention it? Oh, fuck, Catherine, I bought a club and have I not told you yet?
I haven't noticed you owned it.
Employ those people. We can't have them being rude to the...
What a great little bit of, oh shit, Marcus needs to own a club. Let's just say he bought one and forgot to tell anyone.
boss's lady, now can we?
Bloody Dagmar, innit?
You better get...
Dagmar. Oh, what was his name? Jones. Wilmot.
Wilmot Brown.
Wilmot Brown.
Dodgy get.
Was it? Well,
Came in as a kind of nice posh guy, ended up being a wrong un.
Andy became the admiral, didn't he?
Yes.
He died, didn't he, in real life?
Yes.
Well, poor lad.
Move on, you
Then they got a lady admiral because of woke.
know. You're going to be late.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry to hear about Mrs. Webb.
Oh, she'll be all right. How's your brother?
Fine, fine.
Nothing serious, just a scrape, really.
He's playing it down. He's playing it down.
Okay.
He's playing it down. Because
But he knows.
mental health is a taboo.
But he knows.
He doesn't know he's that bad. That
He does.
He doesn't know that he stole a baby and then rolled it over in a car.
Oh, yeah, but he knows that he's not right.
I'm on my way to the hospital. Do you want a lift?
No, thanks. Gavin's not in the same place as us, mate.
There we go. Hey. Oh, that shot looks so good. I want,
I want that boring dress that's pinned up on the wall.
and I want the white beads.
Have you got like a colourful thing that says "Koosh"? Because I'm looking for one.
And I want a baby shit brown dress.
You got any posters of helicopters?
Oh, what are you doing hanging around here?
He didn't know he was sat there. he went to put the videos on there. He fucking didn't know he was there. Look at this. Hang on a minute. You've got to be able to see this. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. Right.
Quite by
I
surprise.
was here about Mrs. Webb.
Oh, she'll be all right. How's your brother?
Fine, fine. Nothing serious, just a scrape, really.
I'm on my way to the hospital. Do you want a lift?
No, thanks. Gavin's not in the same place as us, mate.
Look, he's surprised by...
It's literally, they were touching knees when he turned around.
Jenna says the shop smells of sweat and links.
Yep.
And fags.
And booze.
And farts.
And old clothes.
Oh, what are you doing hanging around here?
I thought you could use the help.
Oh, do me a favour with the customers I get.
I'm going to help by moving this book there.
Look how he's got
Beware.
those necklaces just hanging on a wall next to a helicopter poster.
Beware, though. Beware. Oh, shorts.
There's hardly enough.
What is this shop?
Can you imagine Mary Queen of Shops going in there? Okay, guys, this is so jumbled. I'm struggling to find out what the vision is.
What for me, let alone both of us?
Well, you could take a break. I could cover for you.
Videos do not go on the book table.
Right, Avis. When has that been there? Who's ever hired a car?
We rarely get this back
Bye,
view.
Debbie.
What's getting to you? Whatever happened to the good-for-nothing lazy layabout we all used to know and love?
Well, I could really use the cash, Dad. If I want to go this week, I'm going to need a lot more than I got saved up.
I've seen Blair with his new haircut.
You're that desperate to get away, eh?
I found him on my phone. I changed my phone the other day and I found a picture. I was like, who's this guy? And then I remembered it was Blair.
Lucky to stay for another week, wouldn't it?
Old Blair to try and trick me.
Sophie's right. Why would the writers have created a shop based on no other shop ever? Why can't it just be a clothes shop?
Yep.
Or a news agent?
A beads shop.
But why is it...
Short shop.
So I planned it, you know?
Oh, just go in and sweep up or something. Go on, otherwise we'll never get rid of you.
Cheers, Dad.
Oh.
They're after Marcus. Are they after Marcus?
Probably.
You trying to show?
They want him to... They want to stitch up Marcus with his help. Do you remember their little chit-chat about videos? I think it's about videos.
Me up or what?
Hey?
I can remember it didn't matter how late I got in. You managed to get here even later.
Yeah, well, I've got a new taskmaster, better than Gwen.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Blair.
Oh, and is he responsible for expanding your repertoire? My employer is not a happy man.
Oh, I know.
Well, you can't blame him, can you? Selling videos right next door.
No, I thought Mr. Tandy was all in favour of free enterprise.
Why are they so close? They go back to kiss.
It is a bit of a C word trick, that, isn't it? It is a little bit.
Yeah, well, you know Marcus. Everyone has to play by his rules.
Yes, well, Marcus will have to revise his
I
rules.
don't speak to anyone this close, apart from you.
And that's only when I'm getting a bollocking.
Very soon.
Meaning?
I told you about this before.
Yep.
Meaning, you watch out for yourself, Trish, okay?
Oh.
That's foreshadow. Again, I know everything that happens now. I feel like God. I'm omnipresent, omnipotent. That is foreshadowing, guys.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, she's still here. She's the most boring.
I like what she's done with her hair today, though. Better than the Princess Anne.
Oh, good morning. Oh, what do you want?
Hi, is Freddie in?
No, he's gone to meet you.
Oh, hell, I was hoping to catch him before he left.
Well, he wanted to pick up a few things on the way.
All right.
Is there a problem?
Sorry?
Now listen to every sentence is said. It's like kids acting. There's no pause. Boom, 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 boom.
If
boom.
they have to get it out before they forget.
Listen, there's no pauses.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, is Freddie in?
No, he's gone to meet you.
Oh, hell, I was hoping to catch him before he left.
Well, he wanted to pick up a few things on the way.
All right.
Is there a problem?
Sorry?
I mean, did you want to cancel the meeting or something?
Oh, no, nothing like that, no. I just hope he doesn't think he'll get to the hotel and find I'm not there.
Well, I suppose you better come in and wait then.
All right.
Wait, hang on. No, how does that work? I don't want him to get to the hotel and find I'm not there. Oh, I suppose you better come in then. No, you better go back to the hotel and wait for him. Surely.
Or can I use your phone to call the hotel?
Yeah.
Are we going to...
Neutrina.
Is it going to be the neutrine?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's wearing the Partridge Family bus.
Where
is she?
Sorry?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to tell you over the phone.
She's not coming back because
she's got a different head.
Yeah.
You're going to see her and you won't recognise her.
What the hell?
Why?
What is
Who
this?
has a conversation?
You're
talking people in between.
So why are the ticket machines so loud?
No point in trying to force her. She refused point blank.
Koalas?
Yeah. What
Don't do this. She refused, so you just left her there.
Well, there wasn't really anything else I could do.
Here you...
What, she's like 13? Yes. She refused to go with her dad on back to where they live?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Her father. She's a 14-year-old child. She's supposed to do what you say, not the other way around.
Fine. So I'm going to force her back against her will.
Yeah.
Make her miserable. Probably make her hate me more than she already does.
Yeah?
You're a parent.
That's what you... Yeah?
What good will that do?
This isn't the place.
Too right it isn't.
Spice rack.
So, how long have you lived here?
None of your business. Would you like to listen to some Edith Piaf? He's gay.
Judy Garland.
I wonder if she'll tell her.
Oh,
If she'll let it out of the
a
bag.
picture of his boyfriend over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, I don't actually
See,
live
look at the
here.
pictures.
Not officially. I just keep
She's gonna drop a gay bollock, isn't she?
on the sofa sometimes and I cook for Freddie.
No, I meant in Spain.
Oh, long enough.
Have you known
Yeah,
Freddie
because when she came round before, he straightened the apartment, didn't he?
Yeah.
all that time?
Almost, yeah.
Did he tell you about me?
A bit.
Which particular bit?
Well, you know who you are.
I gather it was a bit of a surprise.
Why are we so close? Why is she not sitting
This
down
is-
waiting for a cup of
yeah.
tea?
No. Well, yeah, I mean, we never mentioned you before.
I thought at first that he was someone else. I mean, that you had a different sort of relationship with him. If you...
Oh, here it comes.
You see what I mean?
Me? No, we're just good friends.
So presumably you...
He's right there.
That's him, isn't
That's
it?
the boyfriend.
No.
No, that's the boyfriend. That's the original partner. That's the reason she's had no dad.
Right, hang on. So
He died.
yeah, I know, but his partner was an old man in the 50s.
Yep.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
You knew both of them, his other half as well.
No, I only really got to know him once he was on his own.
They're obviously very happy together.
As far as I know, yeah. So what do you do for a living?
Computers. Bit boring, really.
Ahead of the curve there. Computers. This is 1996. Computers had only been invented 2 years before.
Good money, I suppose.
Not bad. How about you?
Oh, catering. Well, sandwiches, really.
Catering, come on!
She makes 5 baps a day.
And wraps them in cling film and sells them to the fucking shitty bar with the warm pop.
Except not anymore because they're making doorstops.
Yep.
Odd roll, sometimes hot stuff.
Hang on a minute.
It's only hot because you leave it out.
So sandwiches, the odd roll, sometimes hot stuff. Here we go. This is what's on her menu.
Not bad. How about you?
Oh, catering. Well, sandwiches, really. Odd roll, sometimes hot stuff.
If I leave it in the sun long enough.
I wouldn't differentiate between sandwiches and rolls.
No.
Unless I was ordering one, but not when I'm telling someone, yeah, I do sandwiches, I do food. Sandwiches,
Farm cakes.
rolls.
And you cook for Freddie?
Sometimes, yeah.
How did you two meet?
Like I said, I just knew him from around. It's like that around here, you just get to know people from seeing them all the time.
Has he got lots of friends around here?
A few, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know it looks as if I'm prying, but he doesn't volunteer much. It's not that easy getting to know him.
So you are prying?
Well, she's asking about her dad.
Is that what you came out here for? To get to know him?
I suppose so. I didn't know what to expect when I left England, but now I'm here, yeah. I guess I want to get to know him. Find out who he is.
Right, so the shows have been shortened to be shown on UK Gold.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they've edited, if they've cut scenes. There's no breathing
Some of
room.
them don't go anywhere, do they?
Jenna, you've watched. Jenna is in the chat. Jenna, you've watched both. Do the scenes breathe a bit better when they're being screened now, please? Do that. Thank you so much.
Also, why have these flowers got a microphone? Because that cellophane is louder.
Oh, little cheeky little one. You should have pulled your cheeks apart. That's exactly what you should have done.
Blame the chair.
Medical man, you think you know that?
Oh, what's that smell?
Hello, sleepyhead.
Well, I was until you fucking woke me up with the noisiest cellophane and the loudest fart I've ever heard. So thanks.
Have you been here long? No, I've just arrived.
You may have heard me drop my guts.
How do you feel?
Would you relieved, tired?
Well, that's all right. You'll be able to sleep throughout the operation.
I think they help you with that, don't they? I think they do something.
I slept all the way through it. You must have needed it. No, it would have been drugs.
Jenna says, no, the show seemed to be edited in the same way. Oh, okay.
Ham-fistedly.
They're going to do it then.
She looks a bit yellow, doesn't she?
I just spoke to the doctor. You're having your pre-med shortly.
I don't think I'm going to need it.
Well, we're going to have to take your dentures out and choke on those bad boys.
I don't think they'll let you wear this for the op, but
Don't give it her, they'll rob her.
you might like to put it on afterwards.
Well, give it me afterwards then. I haven't got any pockets, unfortunately.
Prison pocket.
Oh, God.
It's beautiful. It was my mother's.
Oh,
Why have I never seen it before?
It's beautiful.
Well, it's not quite Cartier, but I didn't exactly have a lot of time.
Stanley. I love it. Perfect.
Cream horns, anyone?
Perfect fit, too.
Oh, are they not married?
No, he proposed, remember, when she was on her last legs.
Stanley, you won't forget what I asked you, will you? About Stephen, in case anything happens.
No, I won't forget.
I won't do it, but I won't forget.
Oh, doctor, or medical.
Excuse me. Mrs. Webb, I don't know if your husband explained to you, but we need you to sign some forms before we do your pre-med.
Forms?
Fucking hell. Yeah, in case you cark it. You always do it. You just go, yeah, fuck whatever. You do it at the vets, innit? You sign, yeah, I know, I don't need to read it. If they yeah, whatever, do whatever you need to. They asked last time when I took, who did I take in? It wasn't Lucy. Anyway, one of the cats, and they said, would you, if they had to be knocked out, if they die, would you like them to be resuscitated? I mean, yeah, of course I fucking would. I didn't say it like that. I'm thinking, it's not like a 90-year-old woman. Yeah.
They've had a good innings.
Do it. And I want a picture of you giving it the kiss of life.
Yeah, proof.
As I explained to your husband, your condition indicates a large fibroid in the womb. What we're going to do, we're going to take a look at you and carry out any operation that we consider necessary.
Necessary. That's a good way of saying it. Necessary.
Necessary.
I have to warn you that if our prognosis is correct, we will probably have to perform a hysterectomy.
Well, she ain't having any more babies, is she? Oh gosh, here comes some sensitive portrayal.
I am going to try and get him on the show at some point. He's very vocal on the Facebook page.
Come in.
I thought it was that one.
Did he just come out from behind a screen?
No, they haven't got proper doors, have they? They've only got curtains.
Oh, it's curtains, isn't it?
Why did you put me in here? I didn't put you in here. There's nothing wrong with me. You took a car. Don't you remember?
You stole a baby.
Had a crash, mate. That's just what they said. They'll say anything, that lot. Which lot? You know, nurses, doctors. They tried to beat me up this morning.
Who, the doctors?
They said I'm sick. I'm not. I'm all right. Gavin's all right.
Good morning.
We're getting a lot of the Spanish doctors.
Well, this guy's Spanish. Got a Spanish surname but a German
German,
accent,
yeah.
hasn't he?
Good morning, Gavin. I'm just going to have a quiet word with your brother, Gavin, all right? Alan, perhaps you would like to come back to my office. I
Whoa! Yes, please, Doctor.
think it would be easier to talk there.
It's got a proper door, not just a curtain. But that's his office. That screen. Yeah, seems fine.
She wasn't there. Oh, you're here.
If she... Come on.
Is everything all right?
Fine. I just thought I'd come over here.
You didn't tell her I'm a G-A-Y.
He's going to go and stand next to the photos and be like...
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, have you been waiting long?
No, not long. Joe's
Looking
been
at my
looking after me.
photos.
Oh.
Records.
Good. So, what do you fancy doing today?
I don't mind. I thought perhaps you could show me around here. That's why I came over.
Well, there's not much to do. You've probably seen most of it.
What do you usually do on a Saturday?
He doesn't want her
Paco.
about.
He does Paco on a Saturday,
does,
isn't
doesn't
it?
he?
Yeah.
Much the same as any other day.
Oh, perhaps I could tag along. Jerry was saying you've got lots of friends around here. Perhaps I could meet them.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, no.
Believe me, Alan, your brother is not being mistreated. He is in very good care.
Yeah, but you would say that, wouldn't you? You're a German.
So why is he rocking backwards and forwards like a zombie?
That is very common in people with your brother's condition.
What is it?
I don't know the English. I think it is nuts.
Stress, like nerves, that kind of thing.
I'm afraid it is slightly more serious than that.
Our dad died recently. I thought that's what it was. You know, that he was taking it really bad.
Well, it could have triggered it off, certainly. Is your mother still alive?
Yeah.
She lives with Brenda.
She's back home in England.
Any other family? Brothers, sisters?
No, it's just us two.
Just us two in a bar.
He had to think about that.
Yeah.
Look.
He's acting.
Back home in England.
Any other family? Brothers, sisters?
No, it's just
No,
us two.
it's just us.
So-
Actually, yeah. No, there was a girl that lived with us from like when we were kids.
No one in Spain, no
Our
relative.
Debbie, but I don't know what her relationship was with us.
Debbie.
No.
Does your brother have a girlfriend?
No, nobody serious.
So why did you choose to come to Spain?
Why not?
I think you might want to stop here as well.
Can you tell me a bit about your childhood?
Oh,
You were obviously very
this
close.
is how you people get them.
I hoist them. They hoist them.
You know?
Their petards are involved, and they belong to the person. And one of us is hoisting it. I'm not quite sure to whom.
Yeah, we are. We're very...
Click live, Harsh. Can someone in the chat tell Harsh to click live?
We're very close.
And your parents were happily married?
Yeah, look, what is all this?
These questions.
You're psychoanalyzing me.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm not prying. It's important for us to build up a picture of Gavin.
Well, why wouldn't you explain that first instead of going in with the stealth?
There are various different approaches to treatment. For example, sometimes mental illness can be hereditary.
Thank you, Paulie D, telling Harsh to click live.
In which case we would need to go into family background in order to...
What are you getting at?
Your brother's fucking nuts, mate. Have you not seen him?
Just that...
You want to know if we've got loads of nutters in the family?
Ooh.
Is that it?
Betrayal?
The answer is I don't know. I don't know because we're both adopted.
Oh! Oh! This just got spicy. We didn't know that, did we?
No one knew it. That's a real bombshell.
Are they biological brothers?
Oh. They don't look like each other.
No.
We've got the same mum, but
Different dads?
different dads.
All right, so you're not adopted
Well,
then?
no, it might not be his mum. We'll hear a story
Oh.
about their mum being like 16, I bet.
Right.
Oh. Hello, Freddie.
Or maybe not.
Gwen.
Maybe that's the
That's
end
the
of
end.
that.
Nessa, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
That is an unusual way of putting it, isn't it? We're both adopted. We've got the same mum but different dads. Freddie is the dad. Mark, you're muddying a very muddy puddle already. Stop.
How many kids do you think Freddie's put out there before he decided?
The theatre last night.
Oh, no, I couldn't make it. I hear Olive was a triumph.
Yes. Poor Rosemary's having
What's going on in the background? Is he snogging a baby?
your operation.
Let's go back, look.
Is he reading? He's on his own.
Gwen, Nessa, how are you?
Fine, thanks. I thought we might see you at the theatre last night.
Oh, no, I couldn't make it. I hear Olive was a triumph.
Yes. Poor Rosemary's having her operation
Oh,
today.
he's talking to a baby, is he?
Sorry. This is Natalie. Natalie, this is Gwen Lockhead and Nessa. They live in the villa down there.
Hello. Nice to meet you, Gwen. Nessa?
Are you here on holiday?
Sort of, just visiting Freddie, really.
Your friend from back home?
Yes.
No, none of your business.
Well, not exactly. Natalie's my daughter. Actually,
I
maybe they
thought you
can...
were gay.
Is Harsh live with us now? Harsh, are you in the room?
Move on, we've got a lot to do today. Bye.
I don't understand why you're so angry.
I'm going to get my
you're a real
life
wet
ring.
Blanket.
He really is.
Don't understand.
I mean, he may look like hapless holidaymaker Keith Barron, but he hasn't got the chutzpah, has he?
Married to Joy in real life, guys.
Yeah.
Here, our daughter has decided that she would rather live with...
Fit right. It took me a second to get that, Itzumpa.
Yeah, it does look like him.
I don't remember Philip Hodgson being on Saturday Superstore, but he was on...
Going live or something.
He was on... He was like the sex man for kids. That sounds wrong. He was like...
The nice
the advice guy.
psychologist.
Is Philip Hodgson... He used to be on Clive Bull, I think. Philip Hodgson. Oh, no. Philip Hodgson.
Not the real one.
That's not the real one.
Oh, there he is.
Where?
Down there. Far right.
Philip Hodgson.
On X. I'm not saying he's far right. He was on the screen at the far right.
He's still posting. Oh, he's anti-trans.
Oh, how disappointing.
We are analog people. What? He's anti-trans.
Common ways white people are racist in private. Nobody important cares, madam. What?
Oh, he's a prick. Is it beyond the wit of controllers, BBC Radio 3, to ensure their new presenters can sound the G in present participles and gerunds? Gerunds. It's jarringly uncouth to deliver singing and playing and dancing on grown-up radio. Leave that to the great unwashed.
Oh, what an arsehole.
Fucking hell. This is wild. Verb sap, the most sapient and definitive wisdom on the subject. Nothing more to be said ever. Anti-trans.
Yeah, but I've heard Jermaine Greer row back a little on that recently, saying that she didn't actually say. I listened to her talking to Louis Theroux.
BBC headline: Biden signs with Los Angeles talent agency, but he hasn't got any talent and is cognitively deficient.
Says a man who works in the mental health industry.
Philip Hodgson, is he a Trumper? Totally anti-trans. Amusingly, the loose signs at Gloucester General Hospital discriminate against both men and women. First, men are no longer regarded as gents, even though the women are completely accepted as ladies. Second, titular women are terminologically... Fucking hell!
Oh, what an absolute prick. Oh. Is he reading The Spectator? Is that what that is? It looks like it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's reading The Spectator. Well...
I see all the UK... This is from November last year. I see all the UK broadcasters are in deep mourning about the impending victory of D. Trump. I have never heard so many simultaneous sulks of bereavement and loss. The BBC cannot even bring itself to report the event except from the deepest bias of regret. Fucking hell!
Maybe I was right about where he's positioned on the screen.
What has... That has absolutely shocked me.
He was a sort of kindly...
What T.D. Hall says that he was like a kindly, sensible figure on the telly. Oh, my God.
Imagine.
It's it's not your fault. They don't need to time yourself out. That has really shocked me. What a prick. Anyway, onwards.
I agree with your diagnosis, Doctor.
We're almost complete strangers.
I'm taking my oars.
in.
I don't know what that makes you feel, but it makes me feel
Just if you're in any doubt as to what he sells.
that I must have been a pretty lousy mother.
Lena.
What? Oh, this isn't the place either, is that it? Trouble with you, Pierre, is that it's never the right time, nor the right place.
No.
She could have been having it off with Frenchie.
Also, never the right time or never the right place is the reason why he didn't have it off with Frenchie.
Yeah.
Unless it suits you.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
No.
Ah, I thought we'd get back to that. So, you won't let me forget. So how long am I supposed to admit it's all my fault? Perhaps you'd like me to announce it in public? It's all my fault!
James says, back to Tim Martin from Weatherspoons arguing with a Mondrian. That's our audience. That's how tight.
Funny and cultured.
I called it the Partridge Family bus. You called it a Mondrian.
Yes.
Our daughter has rejected us, and it's all because of me. Satisfied.
Oh, he is a dickhead, isn't he?
Whoa, hey, steady there.
She got on that bike quick, didn't she?
Your missus got it in for me.
No, not you. Me.
Oh, fancy a drink?
Oh, I'd love one. I'll just close up.
Right.
Put these water skis in first. I've done the ring, I've done the oars, and I've done the life jacket. It's just the water skis, then I'm done.
Back from firing everyone at the club, Mark Anthony's.
Hey, you want to watch him, you know, Per? He'll be selling second-hand wetsuits next.
What? What's he talking about?
What was that about?
Nothing to worry your pretty head about, darling. You want to be in a blanket?
Nothing to worry your pretty head about, darling.
Marcus,
Hmm? What? Tell me.
I wouldn't have said what I said if I knew you owned that disco.
What? Who cares?
She doesn't want people to be fired.
What difference does it make?
I don't want people to get
Sack.
yes, the sack.
Okay, well, just for you. I won't give him the sack.
And that's how I talk to you. Just for you.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Imagine if I did that in front of your parents. I got told off for calling you Kath.
Yeah.
I did it twice, and your mum went, I let it go the first time, but the second time I've got to step in.
Okay.
You happy now?
Yeah.
Oh! There's a cheeky microphone. How do we make that? How do I make that? I don't know.
It
how
was
to
like on Periscope.
I don't know how to make that disappear. You'll just have to watch.
Have to click away from it.
I'm
No.
clicking away.
Click on it.
No.
Click on the bar below.
No. Nope.
Oh, it went. There we go.
But
Watch.
What?
Go further, and then it'll go by the time.
Yeah, but then it will stop. It will come back when I. Right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go
Do
back.
you own that disco?
Yeah.
Why? What difference does it make?
But I can't.
I don't
pause
want
it,
people
so you've
to
got
get
to watch.
You need to keep your eye on the
Yes,
desk.
sack.
Okay, well, just for you. I won't give him the sack, okay?
Okay.
You happy now?
Yeah.
We're used to them coming in over the top. I love a little sneaky up the scale one.
Oh, hello. I want to speak to Stephen Law, please.
It's your mother's lover.
Oh, hello, Stephen. It's Stanley Webb.
It's
Stanley Webb.
I'm fucking your
Oh my
mother.
God! I don't want to hear that.
We fucked so
Stop
hard.
it! We
our
took the
bookcase
shelf off.
fell down.
We shagged the shelf off the wall.
It's about your mother.
She's horny all the time.
She isn't lately. They've gone very dull, haven't they?
She's about to have a hysterectomy, Catherine. I think we can allow her a night off.
Whenever you're ready.
Sorry, Freddie. Oh, hello.
What would you have? Tonic? And a tub of water, please.
That reminds me, that music there. I went to put the bins out today, and while I was out, all the doors were shut in my house. All the doors were shut, and I heard from inside, "Oh!" One of the kids doing the wicked battle cry.
Was it the eldest? Because she, when I've been at yours, you can hear her in the shower wailing those musical
They're
numbers.
quite good singers,
They're
I
great
think.
singers, yeah.
But yeah, it was spot on.
Alan, this is Natalie. Natalie, Alan.
Are you on hold?
Are you on hold?
Hole?
Oh, we've got a new catchphrase, ladies and
one
gentlemen.
says hole.
Are you on
One
hole?
hole.
Shall we go on hole?
Natalie's my daughter.
Am I on what now?
Don't suppose you fancy cleaning out mine next?
Sorry?
Rubbish. Freddie goes mad if I don't clean out the bins.
I'm glad she qualified that.
Are you on hole?
Don't suppose you fancy cleaning out mine next.
It's bad enough having to do my own.
Oh, well, worth a try.
I met Freddie's visitor.
Oh, yeah.
I never knew he had a daughter.
I think he'd forgotten himself.
But how? I mean,
That is full of Blair's tissues.
Disused tissues.
Disused tissues.
It happens, Gwen.
Does she know about him?
No.
Well, is that wise? You know
None of your fucking business. None of your business.
what this lot are like round here.
It's up to him, Gwen, if that's the way he wants it. I'll see you.
Well, that is the way he wants it. That's why he's gay.
Yeah.
Better now? You know, what you said earlier about your sisters and your friends? You know, if you want, you could go back and pay them a visit.
No,
I wouldn't mind.
it's not that.
Oh, thanks for allowing me.
You miss them, don't you?
Yes, I miss them, but I can go back now.
Can't or won't?
Senor Tandy, there's a problem.
How is she holding
Yeah, not
her
now.
cutlery?
Amelia, because I'm having lunch.
It's
yeah.
important. You should come and see it.
All right. I'll be back in just one moment, okay?
Ooh.
What the? Oh, is this
The
Cesar
club.
Romero's?
Mark
it called?
Antony's. Oh dear. Oh, I wonder if those shady geezers have anything to do with this.
What's it say? We said we'd be back.
Mr. Tandy.
Tandy.
Polite.
So, respectful.
Yes.
Marcus, that drug.
Pilar, what are you doing?
Pilar.
Here? Go and finish your lunch. Go!
It's like when I'm clearing out my wardrobe and the cat's coming. That's the way I behave.
I'll certainly be
Out!
my local.
I can't imagine you having a local.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be your style somehow.
What, you think I only go to wine bars or something?
I'm getting too rude.
Actually, James is a bit of a real ale buff. His idea of the perfect holiday is to go around country pubs drinking
Look at Snowy in the background.
With his hand in his pocket.
that revolting syrup people call beer.
Please, stop it.
Uh-oh. What? Snowy. I won't need to introduce you to anyone else after you've met him.
He's gonna let
I've
it
met
drop.
him.
You have?
Getting to know some more of the locals, eh?
Yes, could put it that way.
Oh, Freddie can tell you quite a bit about the area.
But only the gay parts.
He's been here for some time, haven't you, Freddie? How long is it?
Well, it's nearly 6 years now.
As long as that. Have you been looking at any more properties?
One or two.
Anything take your fancy?
Not just yet, no.
Well, if you need any advice, don't hesitate to call. Can I get you another drink?
No, fine. Thanks.
Oh, all right. See you later.
I thought for sure he was going to drop him.
How's Gavin?
Fine, fine.
Any idea when he's coming out?
Nah, you know what doctors are like, especially them Spanish ones. Never tell you anything.
Want to have a word with that Dr. Fernandez. He might be able to find out something for you.
He's not really involved anymore.
No, I don't suppose so. He's got his hands full.
How do you mean?
Well, his son and that Swedish girl, they're expecting a baby.
Really?
No.
No, they're not.
Hiya.
Oh,
Hi.
Dave?
I was wondering what you wanted to do about your meal tonight.
Meal?
Yeah, you can have dinner tonight, remember?
Wonder what you want to do about your meal tonight.
My meal?
You're going to have dinner tonight, remember?
Oh, but I did that last night.
I'm sorry. Look, please don't let me change your plans.
Oh, no.
She's talking about Paco.
Oh, a meal. Sausage.
A meal for two with a
Terrible view.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll just get these drinks. Same again, was it?
Yes, fine.
Yes. Give me a hand, would you, Jerry?
Honestly, mate, cancel your date.
I have to cancel.
Well, do you want me to go and tell him?
No, I'll do it.
And what about her? Gonna take her with you, are you?
Does she know
I'll think of something. A tonic water, a vodka and tonic, and a beer, please, Alan.
Coming up.
Place. Why does she got to go as a mission?
You heard the latest then? Apparently Ingrid's expecting a baby.
Oh, that's nice.
Really? I thought she had more sense.
Look, I feel
God.
awful about
She's such a misanthrope. Is that the right word?
this. If you've got arrangements, you should keep them. I can look after myself.
No, that's fine. I can
No.
No,
Five.
no.
5.
postpone it. There's no problem.
You sure?
Absolutely.
What's she got flipping sand in her crack?
Although I will have to go and see them soon.
Well, shall I come with you?
No, I won't be
No.
long. You could go and look around the town while you're waiting, if you like.
Okay.
Where's Jerry seething?
Jealous.
Is he trying to sell his apartment or something?
How do you mean?
Well, he seemed to be taking a lot of interest in her.
Well, he would do, wouldn't he, Snowy? She is his daughter, after all.
Right.
Listen, I better get back, otherwise they'll be sending out a search party.
Okay. Thank you for listening.
Oh, come on, Per, no problem. And listen, it's going to work out.
All right. See you around.
See ya.
Taking marital advice from that one.
Now, what is a pretty young girl like you doing eating all alone?
Not needing a drunk man.
Marcus has trouble at the Risco.
What kind of trouble?
Someone has made lots of damage. Everything is broken.
So he hadn't told her that he bought Cesar Romero's, but some gangsters knew that he had enough to go and shake it up, shake it down.
And also, Drew doesn't seem surprised.
There's writing.
Writing?
But it's okay. Marcus says it's nothing.
Listen, love. This is none of my business.
He wiped his eye and then wiped his nose, then wiped it in his eyes.
But you're a nice girl. You should have a nice lad. Spanish, or English, whatever. But someone that is straight, down to earth, and safe. You see, a man like Marcus, he makes lots of enemies, and sooner or later, those enemies are going to catch up with him. And when they do...
Foreshadowing.
And when they do, you might get kidnapped.
You don't want to find yourself in the middle. Now, take my advice. Get out while you can.
He's full of advice today, isn't he? And beer.
I feel awful about this.
No, don't be silly. I mean, I can go and see my friends at any time. You're a bit different.
Well, if you're sure. Where shall I meet you?
Let's say outside there in the theatre bar in...
But
about
turn
9?
around and
Fine.
don't look this way.
Yeah.
Afternoon, Freddie.
Dr. Fernandez? Oh, by the way, congratulations.
Is Javier around?
Sorry.
On the forthcoming grandchild. That's great news. Fantastic. Great. Congratulations.
What?
You know, I'm beginning to think there is some justice in the world.
What?
All that church stuff of yours, you know, that I thought was a load of baloney. As you sow, so shall you reap, all that. But sometimes, just sometimes when it happens...
Fag on.
It makes you feel good.
Drew, what on earth are you talking about?
I am talking about a certain criminal who shall remain anonymous, living not far from here.
You mean Marcus Tandy?
Got it in one.
That
What's
didn't
happened?
stay anonymous for
Someone
long,
has
did it?
smashed up his discotheque.
Smashed up his what now, sorry? It's discotheque. Mid-90s. Discotheque.
Ruined it, destroyed it. It's a shame, isn't it?
Sometimes I just don't believe you.
Why? He had it coming.
But that's not the point.
Well, what is the point?
Never mind. Shouldn't you be at work?
No, Blair's looking after the shop.
Oh,
She has a full life,
he
doesn't
said
she,
he
in a
needed
penny.
some extra money, you know, before he goes. Gwen, he's going to be all right. It was you who said he could go. Now we can't stop him.
Me and my big mouth. Should have listened to you for a change.
So what was it then? A one-night stand?
No, he was married. They split up when she was a baby. Oh, my
Freddie
God.
married. Why didn't he say anything?
Why'd you think? He hasn't seen her since she was a baby. I think he just wanted to try and forget.
But she wanted to know who her father was.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It must be like amnesia. A big blank in your life, for both of them.
Oh, as usual, putting his finger on it.
I don't know why people do that.
What?
Try to fill in the gaps.
Does she know that he's gay?
No, and I don't think he'd appreciate it coming from anyone else, Snowy.
Jerry, could you do me a favour?
Let me guess, you want me to look after the bar?
I need to make a phone call.
I need to make a phone call. I need to make a very strong, definite phone call.
All right then, I've got nothing better to do.
Oh, careful.
You listen, and you listen good. I want the slimy little snake who did this found. No one's going to make a fool out of me and get away with it.
They don't need
so
to.
you do whatever you have to do. Just find him, OK? And make sure it doesn't happen again.
Oh.
Oh, and one last thing. When you do find him, he's mine. Goodbye. Oh. Hello, darling.
Now that is acting. From that to that. It's just like that. What a range.
You did slam the door, though.
Yeah.
You're home from work early?
I leave work early.
Don't you get shot for deserting your post?
Sorry?
What did Rosario say?
I told her I'm sick and she let me go.
Oh, nice one.
She didn't even go to work. She was
Marcus,
sitting
I wasn't
outside the
lying.
discotheque.
I'm sick. Sick and scared.
What are you scared of?
Don't know.
Mom? It's me, Alan. No, I'm fine. How are you? Yeah, he's fine.
He's doing pauses. This is great. We do not see this enough in telephone acting. He's leaving the pauses.
Well, actually, he's a little bit poorly. No, it's nothing serious, Mum. He's just a bit down and...
He just stole a baby and crashed a car.
The pauses have gone.
Well, he's had to go in hospital a few days. Well, they haven't said...
That was a great one. What a pause.
Wasn't long enough for a conversation, though, was it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Normally it's like, hello, Mum. Yeah, I'm fine. No, he's okay. Don't worry. What was that? Okay, is that?
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Not exactly. I mean, he seems okay. I think it's just nerves. Something like that. The thing is, Mum, I think it might be nice if you were to come out here for a few days. I'm sure it'd help him.
This prick.
Hand in pocket.
The other one's giving a peace sign.
Dr. Webb?
How is she?
She's fine, in the recovery room. I'm afraid the hysterectomy was necessary, but everything went according to plan.
Will we still be able to make love in a variety of positions?
She will be unconscious for a while, but you can see her if you like.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll send you a nurse to show you the way.
Yeah, okay.
Or I could just tell you. It's there.
I don't know what you're getting so upset about.
Marcus, I was there. I saw the writing. I know what it says.
It's nothing.
It says, we said we'd come back, Mr. Tandy.
It's not nothing. It is the same as the writing here, I remember.
Look, it's just a couple of business rivals getting lippy. It's nothing I haven't seen before.
What do they do this?
Because they think it'll scare me. But it doesn't.
What will you do?
Nothing. It's pathetic. It's not even worth thinking about. Hello?
Phone acting.
Hello? Wrong number. Look, I'm going to take...
Midnight.
Quick shower, and then we're going to get out of here and just forget about all this, OK?
See? Hello? Who is it?
Give it to me.
Marcus.
What did they say?
Nothing, but I know someone was there.
Look, it's all right. Look, let's just get out of here, OK?
What?
It's a surprise. I thought you liked surprises.
It's a surprise. I thought you
You
liked
like surprises. He's doing heavy breathing acting as well.
Not anymore.
Hey, come on, you're going to love this one, I promise, OK? Go and get your things ready. Go on.
Talks to her like she's fine.
Starring Olive King. And there are other names. Jeremy...
Something Noble. Jeremy...
Peter
Macklow?
Hutchinson and Jeremy Macklow.
Murder at the Monastery.
I think you'll find there are some tickets left if you're interested.
Oh, no, it looks shit.
No, I'm busy this evening. Oh, what a pity. It's rather good. Even if I am a bit involved.
Oh. We're approaching the end of the show. The woman who doesn't know her dad is gay is talking to Olive King.
Yes.
Where's this going?
I'm so sorry. You must think me very rude, but I know we've met somewhere, and I cannot think where.
I think it was the other night at Las Terrazzas. I was visiting my father. I think I went past your place. You called out to me.
Of course.
Your father?
Your father?
Yes, Freddie Martin. You live upstairs from...
But he's, that's what she's going to say. But he's, it's coming.
Don't you?
Oh.
Marcus, please tell me where are we going?
You'll see in a minute.
I want to know now.
But you're gonna love it, I promise.
Very fuzzy.
Marcus.
All right, I'll tell you. It's just this little place I've got. It should be nearly finished
Can you
now.
look on focus here?
Place?
Yeah, it's a little place I thought we could stay here till things quieten down a bit, you know?
Oh, I bought a massive villa as well. Right. So I didn't tell you about the discotheque and I didn't tell you about the massive villa I bought.
While we're living above an Olympus sports shop.
Marcus, please tell me where are we going?
You're gonna love it, I promise.
Fuck it out. If you're listening to the audio,
From
Jesus.
Olympus Sports to Mount Olympus.
It's massive. It's a mansion. It's a mansion with 2 sweeping staircases on the outside.
He's with the RAC though.
Yeah, that's
Come on.
Oh, she's got a big grin on her face now.
Yeah? All this stuff, all this can be landscaped. All this stuff. I'm gonna put some bushes and stuff over there.
I don't think he knows that he's got a microphone on him. I think he was just supposed to be doing noises.
Can I show you? I'll race you to the top.
No surprises, huh?
Better have AC. Otherwise, Catherine's not staying.
I'm not staying if there's no AC.
And over here, we're gonna have some rockeries and like rose bushes and stuff.
A rockery, you say?
No, some rockeries.
Oh, what's that in the distance? Is that a person?
Un jardín.
Like whom?
Just like home. I'm gonna have a pond with a little gnome with a fishing rod.
No.
No, never mind. And over here, I'm gonna have a paddock. We can keep Pedro and Sultan up here. You like? All for you. And this, señorita, this will be your residence.
We are going to live here.
Well, you know, I thought it'd do for a while. You know?
It's gonna have some feces on the wall, isn't it? Yep.
Would you like to describe it for the podcast listeners, please? Catherine!
The walls have been written upon. And the furniture, what there is of it, has been tipped upside down.
It looks very brown. Let's see what that wall says.
He didn't unlock the door, to be fair, did he?
No.
Where next? Oh, dearie me. That is shit patio furniture for such a luxurious villa.
What a show. What a show.
Surprise, says Harsh.
What a show. Unbelievable.
It's up this week on Changing Rooms.
Remember we used to watch that?
Linda just slammed the door a bit hard and everything fell off.
We used to watch Changing Rooms, but
Yeah,
then
we
ran
did.
out.
Yeah, we did.
It was good. Ladles and jelly spoons. We're going to end a little bit early. I'm not feeling too great, but I think we had a riot there. And we're not here next week. If you're the £13 and above, we'll see you next Saturday.
We will.
We'll post out the link in the next couple of days. Thank you so much for your support as per usual. It is gratefully received.
And also, thanks for not being rotten to us for no apparent reason.
What the fuck was that about?
Oh, God. Oh.
That's my youngest who wants to phone and tell me that he's probably seen, is it
Catacombs and is not scared.
It's not scary. So we